All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Hi, Con Pro. Everybody. Yo, yo, yo. I thought I fell. How's it going, Lizzie? All I wanna say is that you're gonna watch cinema? Good. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. I got an email. What has become of my life? I have a wife and 2 children who love me. Hi, Mystic. I'm tired of being a victim of hate. Dude, I suck. And everybody. Guys, good news. Shane's getting a new computer soon, probably. So my computer's randomly not going to crash again. Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? I haven't watched the final bit of the playoffs, but this will be interesting. I have no idea. I know the final 4. I know the final 4 is Fine versus EDCR and Awkward Chord versus Infume. I think. And if I had to guess, it's going to go... I need to move my camera because I could just move you guys. I only caught the final 2 matches. Like, you only saw the finale. What was I going to say? If I had to guess, EDCR versus Fine is probably going to be EDCR. And then... Aqua Chord versus Infume. Infume's probably going to win. Aqua Chord versus Feinberg. Aqua Chord probably is going to win. And then EDCR versus Infume, I have no idea. It really depends on who has less pressure and like who freezes up more, because this is going to be that would be the first time EDCR makes it to the finale. And like I told people, I mean, he obviously was very anxious the first couple of times he played because he would go into it as the first seed, and that really messed with him. So being in the finale might really mess with him. Where Infume was nervous in the first round, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's nervous in the final round. I would really say I wouldn't be surprised if the winner is the person that plays more safe. So I wouldn't be surprised if Infume wins, because I feel like EDCR, from what I've seen, is a more risky player. If you guys had to base off of like their normal play styles, not based off of if you guys know who wins or anything like that, if you had to base who's more risky, would it be Infume or EDCR? Because I don't really know, but my best guess would be probably EDCR is the more risky player. So I guess I'd say Infume probably wins, but you know what I mean? Yo, yo, yo. Am I Chud? Don't answer that. No, don't answer that. Hi, Yuke. We'll watch in 2 seconds. I'm not sure, but EDCR is more consistent. He has like an 80% win rate in rank. Then I'd say if he's more consistent, then I'd say EDCR is probably going to win then. Because Infume might have to try to play more reckless to try to, like, I think EDCR has the lowest throw rate in rank. Then I think he's going to win probably, because my guess is what's going to happen. Let me pull it up. Is Infume's going to try to go faster than normal to try to catch up to the speed of EDCR and consistency he has, and is gonna make mistakes because of it. I think there's a Curryway. I'm guessing that what's the word? Infume isn't gonna lose because he's slower. He's gonna lose because he, like, tries to go too fast.
That I just think I am way faster than you on mechanically.
Where should I put my camera? Here, let's move this forward.
We would love to hear your feedback. We've obviously you guys.
Dude, Curryway is such a good-looking man.
To see what he
no, I think ECR looks so strong.
Okay, let's put.
Listen, I respect it. I mean, obviously, FireBreath's an incredibly talented player. Right he's proven himself to get to this far, no matter what. He's gotten himself here, and we're gonna see. It is a ruined portal, as the seed suggests.
Hax
but
is def winning.
There's also a village
Hax
here, so
isn't
it's gonna be
even
interesting to see how these runners decide to play with that so close to the portal.
Was it looting?
Yeah, and you can see EDCR beelining for the house there to grab at least one bed and able to use the houses to get your wood as well. And Feinberg as well grabbing some hay bales. So only kind of killed, I think, 1 or 2 sheep, but just grabbing that extra food as well. I think, interestingly, EDCR not choosing to grab the hay bales, but just killing the sheep instead.
Dude, I want to be so much better at
I think entering very fast here as well.
It just is going to take so much effort.
EDCR is going to be entering significantly faster than Feinberg here. Feinberg having a little bit of trouble with the crafting, but we'll be getting another about 10 seconds or so later. EDCR getting the spike for the Bastion. Looks like some pretty simple terrain here. Just has to climb a little bit, but notice as well, we're just getting height. This Bastion's actually very close, and it looks like a housing here for these runners. EDCR really trying to wide macro, get something down. Is going to get in the safe spot to grab the chest.
I think small
has armor and should be good to start a top-down route now.
I think Curryway is
interestingly, Feinberg kind of running straight, like didn't kind of take the time to check the chests and actually started the top down slightly faster than EDCR. I mean, they're pretty much at the same point now. But
the gold axe, so I think that was the big difference there to go for that, which makes a lot of sense with the gold axe. I'm honestly a little bit surprised that EDCR didn't go for that, but the way he was trying to play it, I think he was much more focused on trying to spot that fortress, knowing that there wasn't a great option to do so at the bottom of this housing. But definitely will give Feinberg a slight edge for right now, and because EDCR didn't get any of the information that he was really looking for.
Yeah, not being able to see the fortress means now, you know, they're going to have to take the time to either continue to try and look from a different angle or to just have to use the pyro to find it.
Absolutely. Both players organizing their inventory here. Feinberg checking this bottom chest. The obsidian count row is not looking great for these runners. Only 8 on the side of Feinberg, and I think EDCR has even less. Yes, 6 for EDCR. Be surprised if they get 20 here from trades. Feinberg only at 11 with a half a stack of gold to go. EDCR realizing that they're definitely going to need to figure out something else here. And maybe EDCR did spot the fortress because no real pie chart coming out here. And that might be a big payoff for him over Fine here.
Hold on, I'm almost done.
Yeah, just kind of throws a really good pearl hang and kind of very confidently. So must have seen something. I think he's going to check the manhunt chest now for that last obsidian. It's not in there. Both runners, I think, on 15.
Feinberg also checking these outer chests now. I mean, there's just basically 1 or 2 outer chests. Feinberg has the 20.
Feinberg finds it.
EDCR, I think, missed this chest. Didn't see it on the bottom. They're just going to this one first.
Damn.
Yeah,
Loki kind of shocked that Feinberg's winning. Not gonna lie. Dude, I'm actually really proud of Fine. I usually think that Fine doesn't, like, you know...
It's like, the one to his left.
Like, win after round 1. But Loki making it top player, Loki impresses me. Like,
and now he's going to get the obby, but that allows Feinberg to get a huge edge because of... I'm really surprised. It had to be EDCR just not seeing that because, at least for me, and I feel like a lot of runners think this way, like, I would imagine the fastest thing to do is checking that bottom row of chests first. Obviously, manhunt first, then that bottom row, and then you work your way up. But EDCR kind of did the opposite, and I think that's just because he didn't see this.
Yeah, and that's kind of cost them the time now. You know, Feinberg, you know, ahead on the spawn cycles, has already cleared out he's already blaze bedded, so actually able to kind of make back the time there because he just found the chest
Dude,
faster
they
than
place on
EDCR
block
did.
so fast.
And look at this
It like
change
makes
of
me
pace for
want to
Feinberg. A lot of
change my
times yesterday we
keybinds,
saw
but it's just
he would
so
build his
extra.
portal late
Maybe
or
I will when I
bind
get a
late,
new
but already has the
computer.
portal lit,
Maybe
pre-craft's
that'll
done
be
with
the
2 rods only.
the rhyme
So
of
has
me
a lot of
changing my
time here.
stuff. Oh my god!
Compared to how he was playing the last couple days,
Oh,
but
and
takes
he's
a
dead.
death throws. Gets hit by a blaze, gets absolutely launched past all the soul sand, was on 3 hearts, maybe thought he would live. It would have been weird to throw a pearl because then you land on half a heart.
That
maybe
was
you land on a weird spot of the basalt. Maybe you take some
insane
suffocation damage. Maybe you
knockback.
fall in a
That
hole.
is the most unlucky
Awkward,
knockback
tried
I
to
think
just
I've ever
hope that
seen
he
in
would
my life.
live
Bro
from
got
the fall damage.
launched.
Not going to be the case, and EDCR is blinded.
Yeah, and just immediately, unfortunately, getting as he dies again. I think maybe he's decided.
Fall damage. Not going to be the case, and EDCR is blinded.
Yeah,
Oh,
and just
he jumped
immediately,
off.
unfortunately, getting as he dies again. I think maybe he's deciding
Gonna
to
get
go
for
for a slightly
food or
different. Yeah,
wood?
he's grabbing blocks first. So realizing that he's not able to get back with what he has because it was a little bit far to get
What do you
back to the
think of
fortress to
there
be able to
being
grab
less seed checking
his
this
things.
playoffs? I
But
personally
just
like
really
having less
unfortunate that
linear
the
seeds.
blaze was able to
I
knock
think
him
it's better
so
to
far off
have
into the
seeds
basalt.
that aren't
That was a pretty crazy
super
knockback from the
cookie
blaze,
cutter,
but also
because
I
at the
mean,
end of the day, these
it's
are
just
the
something
best
you have to be aware of
speedrunners,
at this level.
and they should
Feinberg
be
knows that, of course.
they should
and
be
it's just gonna
challenged
be something
and
now where
like
can't let
have
it affect
to
you.
like
It's
deal
game
with
1 of a best of 5 set against someone in EDCR.
like
Feinberg has a very good mental for playing in so many
like
tournaments.
normal
I'm not really worried about that for him,
situations.
but EDCR
Like, I
really
think
in the
you
driver's seat
shouldn't
now and is going to
have
realize,
them having
of
to deal
course,
with like
that
something
Feinberg just
stupid.
hasn't
Don't get me
blinded in this
wrong,
time and is going to realize that something went wrong.
but
Yeah, he's gonna see.
they're the best
Feinberg's
speedrunners. They
progress
should
still
have
says
to
he's
like
entered the fortress.
deal with like
so
a lava
he's gonna hopefully
housing
kind of
or
be aware.
like
Able to
you
lure the
know,
wither skeletons through his portal there as
like
well. Interestingly,
maybe a little bit of
but
a
I think
harder fort to
he's
find
just
like
waiting
the
for.
blaze
He's just waiting
spawners.
for his
You know what I
last
mean?
world, which
Like
should
there,
has dropped
this
now.
isn't
So
like
he's out
this isn't
heading
like
to cords, whereas Feinberg still having gathered some blocks to make the run back. But
what's the name of that
it's not
thing that
looking
Tubbo
good
does?
for
Mid-offs?
Feinberg now.
This isn't mid-offs. Like
Yeah, and
everyone's
I mean, it's
actually
a close
pretty
blind
good.
as well. So this is like right there. EDCR is going to get a really
Yeah, like,
fast
they
time.
should
We haven't
have
even really talked about the
avoid
pace, but this is
corrupted
a
or whatever,
very high
but,
chance of
like,
being
having
sub
less nice terrain and stuff
8
like that.
here.
No, 100%.
Assuming EDCR is going to build the portal soon. I mean, we could see the swapping of blocks around his inventory, his hotbar. Really impressive stuff. It's going to be about a 640 stronghold here for EDCR. Feinberg trying to get blocks for some type of run back here, but not going to be really lucky on the bed explosion. Only gets like 6 blocks from that. And now EDCR is in the stronghold. A real chance to set the tone here in this first game.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's so unlucky that Fine died like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say he seemed fairly confident there and just finds it straight away. And he's gonna be
just
entering the
Not
end
that many
here.
explosives though. I mean, 6 apparently, but I think it's like 3 bed 3 anchor, which is like kind of weird.
That's enough.
And it's caged, but also, if you're EDCR, you also probably realize you're probably fine. So 4 bed 2 anchor is like whatever. That's like for
You're not
EDCR,
going
it's
for
super
it.
easy, but not gonna be able to go for the 0. Gonna go for the perch. Makes a lot of sense here. Feinberg,
I'm guessing
I mean,
this is just a win,
yeah,
right?
ECR take.
Yeah.
Other than the seed, yeah, unfortunate death for Feinberg there. Pretty valiant effort to make the run back, but yeah, just other than the slight mistake
super
of not
big
being able to
difference.
find the.
That's just unlucky.
You don't have a death.
Like he just died in such a like.
There's actually
quite
a
a
temple as well.
Is there actually? Oh my gosh, there is a temple. Wait, that's awesome. He's not going for it though, so maybe not gonna be the play. I mean, obviously, in a real sense, there's no reason to ever go to a structure that's not the intended. Even though these seeds aren't filtered anymore, I mean, there's just no reason. Especially when there's 2 blacksmiths on the seed as well. Like, that's I guess gonna be the interesting bit here. Feinberg going for the aura play on the golem. I actually love this. This used to be like in 2020. This used to be in like 2020, like the craziest thing ever, like the coolest thing to go for. And now I feel like it's actually not as hard as we once thought it was. Is there a third blacksmith, Rose? Because EDCR now has, there is a third blacksmith. EDCR has 3 diamonds.
Feinberg just didn't get the diamond.
Or, yeah, I think possibly. Or I feel like he went to the same one that Fine went to, but obviously if Fine's only got 2 diamonds, then maybe not. Oh,
there's a third blacksmith, and Feinberg just made a diamond sword. Why are we not checking the last blacksmith?
I think maybe he just didn't pick the extra diamond out of the like blacksmith that he went to.
I agree.
Potentially.
Videos are preemptive specs
So
are
that's a
so
play.
different. It's wild.
Yeah, I
Does it
mean,
have to do with, like,
he
computers
was
and
smart
stuff like
in
that?
luring the golem, but like towards the blacksmith. But I think maybe he just didn't grab, because they both have like loads of apples. So I think maybe he just didn't grab the things out of.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. I mean, okay, so let's think about this. Like, okay, so not having a diamond pickaxe is actually not that crazy because obviously most of the time in ranked, you're gonna get your 20 obsidian, blah blah blah. It's like fine, but and like diamond sword could end up helping Feinberg honestly in the blaze split or something. Like, sure, maybe, but it's definitely not the correct play. If this bastion is like treasure or something, like EDCR is saving minimum like 15 seconds just on the route with the diamond pick here. So it's definitely kind of crazy, something to watch out for sure. And EDCR is also going to be in the nether first.
Yeah, and kind of sees the spike.
I feel like I'm like a commentator with them, the way like
weird
I'm like
terrain to be able to get there, but I think EDCR just had a much smoother overworld than Fine did, and you know, spots the bastion now. I can't quite see. I think it's bridge.
It's a bridge, so it's actually probably the best bastion, I would say. For I mean, I've never really thought about this, but like off the top of my head, I'd imagine that bridge is probably the best for Feinberg in this case, because you're really just losing the time on the gold blocks mine, which might be somewhat significant. It might be like 4 or 5 seconds, but I don't think it's anything that crazy. Plus, you don't really have to worry about mining. A crazy amount, but EDCR just hit a pig and is gonna die.
It doesn't matter.
He
just
hit a pig,
falls into
the gold. It doesn't matter. And reset the whole
full resets.
Or no, he didn't reset the whole. Wait, did he? Yeah, he did.
He reset.
He did. Yeah.
Full reset. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because he was
everyone's dying.
He was stuck in a 1x1 hole basically with 2 piglins. He was digging in and just that's. I mean, now it doesn't really matter so much about the diamond pickaxe potentially if he's, you know, now he's about 3.5 minutes behind. So unless there is a death or a mistake from Fine here, it does take a little bit of damage on the bridge. But
he is technically 3.5 minutes behind, but I actually think like on this, he's probably realistically like 2. Probably like 2 minutes
behind. I die in
behind,
front of my runs.
Which
I
is
die
still
like
a lot,
every run I do.
But I mean, I don't know how you get back in it. I mean, Feinberg could get hit by a blaze for 400 blocks again. It is double single bridge here. So maybe EDCR has like some crazy route that Feinberg doesn't know about that could save him some time. But Feinberg has a lot of pigs here for double single. It's also Crimson, so that's going to help out. I mean, that is a crazy death and a crazy, like,
it's just so unfortunate.
A wild situation that EDCR was even in. I don't even know why any of that happened. I'm going to need a full analysis.
He was digging into the bastion, but I don't really know how that ended up happening. I did also then, while half looking at EDCR's screen, there are 3 blacksmiths, so you were right. But I think because Fine was leading the iron golem to the second blacksmith, he never checked the third one, so he didn't get the extra diamond.
The third.
I swear.
Yeah, I don't.
Fine
I don't know
didn't
what
grab
EDCR did that time, but yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
Okay,
he did that time. Yeah, so. But yeah, I mean, Fine's got his pearl hang. He's going back to check his trades. EDCR still kind of getting ready to re-enter here, but gotta be very, very frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Like, this is just a wild set. Like, we're a game and a half in. We've seen 2 deaths. It's the final. Like, this is the semifinals. Like, I don't know what is happening, but EDCR gonna try and get back in this game here. Feinberg still needs Obby. I mean, Rose, this diamond pickaxe actually might matter a good bit here.
It definitely could. No, he gets it. Never mind. Yeah, he grabbed the one backup block that was there. And Feinberg's dead. Feinberg's dead.
How did Feinberg die?
Okay. Good. No, he gets it. Never mind. Yeah, he grabbed the one backup block that was there.
Oh my god.
And Feinberg's dead. Feinberg's dead. Just okay. Just a bad pearl throw into the tree that's not able to block clutch.
I would be
what is happening?
tilted. I would be tilted.
Okay.
That's actually that's technically 4 deaths because Feinberg died twice on the first seed.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know. EDCR struggling to get into the bastion here as well, taking more damage. I mean, for Fine, it's a little bit easier potentially of a run back because he didn't need to reset. He knows kind of roughly where he died. All of his stuff is going to be there. but definitely opens the door for EDCR to kind of come back here. I mean, Feinberg's
Dude, it
going to
opens the
know
door
that
a
something's
crap
happened to
ton.
EDCR,
It's just like,
but he's not going to know what
it's
exactly.
like about
so,
like where they die and stuff like that.
This is
yeah, I
awesome.
mean, yeah, this is playoff semifinals right now.
I mean, this is also like, I don't know how Fine is. I mean, I guess he's gonna be able to get back. I'm assuming he knows where his Pearl Hang is here, but I mean, 8 blocks, 2 hay bales. You'd have to mine wood to get like a pick or something. We're just gonna drop. We're just fully dropping down.
Yeah.
So this isn't that bad for Feinberg, but I mean, God, what do you? How far back do you think EDCR is right now? Like,
yeah, he's already got his stuff
seconds?
again.
Also, this is just a triple.
Yeah.
So why didn't Feinberg go to the triple? Because I guess the lava didn't want to make a different hole. Like, I have no idea what's happening in this game. I actually just genuinely don't know.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not as far behind. I think ECR looked like he's got more pigs potentially. He's at the triple. I mean, Fine does see the fortress now, I'm pretty sure, on his screen.
But he saves
so
much
not
time.
too much of a time loss, but it definitely
God,
cuts the time down for ECR to kind of come back here.
Yeah, and this is now, like, Feinberg does have the diamond sword, so he's going to make up some time here. I mean, not really, just depending on spawn cycles, but it's at least something to keep in mind. That'll make EDCR's life slightly harder here.
EDCR also has a diamond pickaxe, so he could leave at, like, 80.
I don't think this game is over. I don't think Feinberg has, like, a clear win. Like, he's maybe ahead by a minute, 70, 80 seconds, like, at absolute most, which is a lot at this point, but I mean, we've seen that get completely obliterated in Stronghold Nav or going Accords or Perches. Like, anything can happen at this point, and I definitely don't think Feinberg is safely winning this game yet.
19 Obsidian, you just gotta go
absolutely.
EDCR.
And I think, you know, EDCR is kind of on 19 obby, so almost about to leave. He's got the Pearl Hang, and he's out already. So Fine is getting ready to blind, but he's only got 1 rod. So there's definitely still, I think, potential for EDCR to make up the time here. Definitely, it's far from over.
He's in the fort now. Feinberg only 2 rods and really straying off for that 1. Still activating the spawner the whole time, but gonna take some time away from organizing the inventory. This also looks like a different spawner for EDCR. Has the beds ready to go. Also, something to keep in mind. Gold pickaxes, I'd be curious about. EDCR does have this 1 in his hotbar. I'm not sure if he has any others. Fine does not have the ability to make any other gold pickaxes here, but we've seen that be something that can really matter on
it's
a
really
0
interesting just seeing
or going to cords or anything like that. And EDCR
EDCR
does have the ability to make
so
2 more
crazy
in his pre-crafts here. So that's another way that EDCR can get back in this game. But Feinberg, 4 rods now, probably going to blind, is going to do so. So still in the lead, but EDCR is rapidly approaching.
Catching up. I think that's one thing that
he's
scares
blinding now as well.
About
or getting
ECR.
ready to as the next blaze cycle comes in.
Guys, do you know who I win? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's the gap is closing. Definitely.
EDCR is such a comeback player.
It's
like I am too.
So it's
I definitely am a player,
but
like,
not that
I'm
much.
more of like
it's
a come from behind type
pretty
person.
much entirely closed
like,
in for EDCR. Oh no, when he blaze bedded, there's so much terrain now peeking out. Feinberg still needs 2 more rods. They both have about the same amount of explosives. And EDCR catching up on rods. Feinberg maybe like 30 seconds ahead on blaze cycles, I think.
Yeah, and after kind of deaths from both runners, it's almost kind of back up to being even. I mean, Fine's now just waiting for 1 rod, or is he? No,
it's got to be an error on the. It's got to be an error on the overlay. Yeah. Fine has 5 rods, right? Like it just has to be. There's no way he's going and needs a 2-eye.
But he's got 8 eyes and he only grabbed 1 rod there. That's the only
Everything else is disappearing. Everything else is disappearing. The obsidian's going away. Does he actually need a 2-eye?
I don't think he realizes. I think he thought he only needed 1 more rod. And he
hears the spawner.
Oh my god, he got a 2-eye.
It's a 3-eye, so it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. And he realizes now that he didn't have the extra rod, but it means nothing.
No, this is not real. No,
this
is not
real. No way. This seed is not real. Okay.
I mean, this is a toughish 0. Feinberg's gonna get to 94. kind of a weird setup here, but I mean, gets here. I cannot believe what we're watching. I can't. We
Yeah.
are witnesses. Like, this is
Bro,
crazy.
that's so ridiculous.
Should have the 0 all said and done. I mean, this double bet should kill. And Rose.
That's so wild.
Did it? Feinberg didn't get out of the fortress by the end of it, but let's distance exactly at 20 that happened. I wanted to interaction with a little bit less knockback than normal, and you could say it's unfortunate, but he's at the apex of his jump, and given the fact that happens and that interaction with the blaze melee,
yeah,
maybe I don't even have to kill the. Now I think that there's been a lot of debate at the top level as to whether a diamond pickaxe or an axe is better. And by debate, I mean very, very one-sided. If you're making a diamond axe, I think you might be stupid.
Oh, I love that. If you're making a diamond axe, you might be stupid.
There's no like
Fulham's so real. I love it.
golden
That he's using now. And I guess that's a
Make
good
diamond
W
axe, you might be stupid.
Yeah, no, it's good. Get the excuses out early just in case. I think the trees are quite far here. Okay, not too far. There is another lava pool right next to the river, so actually a pretty nice overworld. They have got a golden apple as well, so depending when they choose to use that or when they have to use that, can also be quite important here. And Feinberg messes up his TNT for the gravel as well, so that's going to cost him a little bit of time.
Yeah, EDCR getting that now. I think already blew up trees, so that's why EDCR looked a little bit behind, but didn't get that much wood from it. So probably gonna have to blow up another tree here, or at least mine a couple more logs. I really like the stone sword pre-craft coming out from EDCR, something we're seeing some top level runners do. He is gonna grab a couple more logs before heading on over to the lava pool, and is also going to kill a cow on the way. I mean, a little bit surprising. I mean, it is literally right on the way, but we've seen that be a bit of contention amongst top runners of like, how much food am I grabbing, if any, on Desert Temple seeds. I actually really like when runners do grab like that one cow in the way. Feinberg doesn't have that, EDCR does, and we'll see how that.
Yeah, I guess if it's in the like direct,
a little
bit
shaky. I think on the crafts as well for Fine. Potentially the mouse pad there coming into play, but he is going to be entering just a little bit behind EDCR here. I think he sees the bastion, but I'm not 100% sure. At least he's very confident on the direction that he's going.
Very confident.
Did you make pickums for this?
Very open terrain as well. Feinberg
Mine would have been so wrong. I would have never picked Feinberg to make it
terrain.
This,
still going to end up on the same
far.
spot, but it is a bridge,
Even though
which is fun with TNT because you just get to blow up the chalice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Triple on the left that EDCR is going to see. Triple on the right as well, I believe. Not 100%. Couldn't see that well, but going to be blowing up the chalice, and we'll have his pick of where he wants to go here.
Yeah, and still just ahead here. Trying to, basically going for Sug, yeah. But maybe like 5 seconds ahead at this point, potentially. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, about that. I mean, I haven't seen the fort yet. EDCR, again, was wide macroing for it. I didn't see it from him. A lot of Piglin's going to go in the auto funnel here. Feinberg probably going to set that up as well here. Yes, he is. Just looking pretty good here himself.
They're actually pretty close.
EDCR still comfortably in the lead
and Blaze mine wrong
for now, and is going to go to the other side and check.
That's still pretty good though.
Yeah, both runners now got their pigs set up and trading, but yeah, EDCR kind of both runners looking for the fort at the same time as well. So neither of them saw it on that nice long kind of run up to the bastion, but really, really close here. You know, just a little bit behind for Feinberg here.
Blaze mine got unlucky. It is what it is.
Just
I forget about the first.
See what the obby count is going to be for EDCR. 19 at the moment, but has that last gold block to trade, getting a pearl hang off here. Still has the stake as well in his inventory. It was only 1 from the cow, but still going to be helpful for pearling here or for 0 later on, etc. F5 crafting. Not sure if there was a strategy behind that besides looking really cool, but I liked it. And at the spawner here, Feinberg should be leaving soon, just waiting on that last piece of obby. Gets it, and is going to raise his pearl hang now.
Yep, so again, still just very, very close, but still EDCR just in the lead here. Oh, it does have a blaze spawn on him, which does kind of interrupt him mid kind of TNTing the spawner, but not too much of an issue.
Makes sense. EDCR building out now. Feinberg blowing up the spawner. Does blow up a blaze, but is potentially able to get the rod if it dropped, but it might have been blown up by some other TNT as well. Has some strays.
I just watch him
distance,
like place down blocks, and it's
anything
so
worth
wild.
going for at the moment. EDCR is going to keep a slim lead so far, but going to come down to how far this measurement is for both runners. Going to come down to how they play this end game out.
Yeah, and Fine still without any rods there, so must have obviously lost the one from his TNT on the spawner, which could cost him a little bit of time here. 4 rods for EDCR, only 2 for Fine so far.
Yep. EDCR blinding now. See how far this measurement is. 4 rods only, though.
Go for the 99.
Does have to
Is
throw
really
2 eyes.
far, though. 2,000 blocks away. So what this is really going to come down to here is how they manage this terrain going all the way to the stronghold for these runners. I mean, that is really far.
Yeah. And there's, I think, a lot of kind of different options you can take here. We've seen terrain decisions come into play in a number of games so far this playoffs. And also, depending on how they manage food and the damage that they take, are they going to use the golden apple to be able to pearl further to get to the terrain, or are they going to save it so that they don't have to hunger reset? It's going to be interesting to see kind of what decisions they make, as I think...
Dude, it's so crazy.
Yeah, EDCR just waiting for 1 rod. I think Fine waiting for 2.
I would hate this. I would hate just waiting. Like, I would like...
He's looking around. Fine is really looking to see his terrain options. A lot more than EDCR has been, I think. He is going to go for this stray here. Doesn't drop anything. But he takes the advantage of that to be able to... Yeah, to throw a good pearl hang there as well. EDCR is on 6 rods now, so he is leaving. Takes a stray shot from a skeleton there, so he does have to eat his golden apple.
Spawner, but he wasted so much time.
But Feinberg dealing with a skeleton.
For EDCR.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Still needs 1 more.
A little bit of a kind of shaky moment there. Yep.
I should pause more often.
Feinberg's still having to wait. I mean, we know EDCR killed 19, so Feinberg still has to kill probably 3 more to be able to leave here. And that is definitely going to matter. EDCR getting close to cords here, actually just on them. So he's going to build the portal on the Bastion, which is always fun. And we'll see where this puts him. Should be pretty standard here. Yup. Like some spike there, maybe. Not a huge fan, but is going to commit.
Mm-hmm.
Has some light. It's a library, but there's the portal room past it. Feinberg close now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. EDCR going to be able to enter the end with a commanding lead.
EDCR is so clean.
Yeah, Feinberg did get to cords a lot faster than EDCR. I think he had a really good pearl hang there.
It's a tough 0. Going to be universal offset here, but so many explosives for both of these runners. Going to be completely fine here. EDCR standing on the exact perfect block. Be pretty surprising if this dragon flew. It's not going to. It's going to be a great double bed for EDCR. And maybe we'll even finish off with a 3+2 here. Just so slightly off. It's going to finish it there. And that's going to be 2-1 EDCR. A bit of a normal seed after whatever we watched in the first.
No deaths, no nothing. Like, that was very normal comparatively.
Able to make up the time. So
Ruined Portal.
It's, you know, as we've seen so far
Ruined
already.
Portals are supposed to be like low-key, like the fastest,
cobblestone
right?
for a shovel.
Like
EDCR is not going to care about that. And the 21 Nuggets Rose is going to make it so that it's not, they're not just relying on this, you know, 3 iron chest that's guaranteed in the Bastion. They could find just a couple nuggets in one of them and still be able to craft an iron pickaxe and start a route.
Yeah, definitely, and that's something that adds a little bit more of a kind of disruption to your bastion route as well, depending on the bastion that you have. You know, if they enter and it's a bridge, you are kind of wasting more time. You having to go to the almost opposite side to where the chalice is, where your gold is. Whereas if it's something like a stables or a housing and you find the iron straight away, it doesn't really disrupt it too much. So depending what we see, as EDCR is going to be the first one into the nether here, whether that's going to make much of a difference.
It's a really close bastion, and it looks like a housing here for EDCR. Going to break in to get this single chest first, block off the piglin, play really safe. No iron. FireBreath going to ignore it completely. Going to play a little bit more risky / aggressive here. Not waste any time. That double chest is going to be enough for the iron pickaxe. So now, even though he entered slower,
the
I don't think he's going to go back to check that chest. I think he's just going to send it here. I mean, he has 12 obsidian already and now all of a sudden, Rose, FireBreath's going to take the lead. And that's huge going into this housing bastion, which is usually very linear.
Yeah, and EDCR, going for that single chest there, if there's iron in there, it could be the right play, but in this scenario it wasn't the correct play, and Feinberg is going to be ahead starting the route here. We didn't see the fortress as they entered, so you can see them starting to adjust their pie chart to be able to find that, but yeah, that could be the slight edge that Feinberg needs here.
Dude, it's so crazy watching him hot swap between the gold pickaxe and the iron pickaxe.
Something that's not often talked about is
the
ability
trying
to
metagame it, and it's
in
just
these games. Feinberg talked about it in his interview yesterday, how he really likes focusing on player advancements and stuff. He's going to know that EDCR got war pigs first, but also realize that he did not get acquire hardware. So wondering if that could be, he could be thinking maybe EDCR is going to go for that first chest, and realizing that it doesn't have acquire hardware or anything. Farmer's going to skip it there, try and keep pace. Could be something going through his head. Could just be random, but something to keep in mind.
That would be smart.
With the advancements for both of these runners, because at the highest level, they are acutely aware of what the other player is doing in the game.
Yeah, and a really, really big pearl hang from EDCR actually means that he is going to be leaving first, because he took the time while he was waiting for the last of his trades to kind of push a little bit further out onto the soul sand and had a really, really nice first pearl out. And he's going to be at the fortress first because Feinberg's wasted a little bit of time getting stuck in the lava here.
A lot of strays here for EDCR as well. Nothing on the screen for Fine. Actually does get 2 here, but not going to be the same amount of EDCR. And this is a very fast seed. I mean, we're in the fort. 340. Fine looking for spawner here and gets it first. And that could be huge because EDCR hasn't seen it yet and is in a completely different part of the fort. Rose actually in the bad part of the fort. So, yeah, I was going to say, even though EDCR got strays, it gets actually 4 more. So,
I feel like this amount of strays, though, is
not going to matter
crazy.
That much that he hasn't found a spawner yet. But if these rates are really bad, Feinberg is in a better spot here, I think.
Oh my god.
There's 3
more strays. There's more strays, so it doesn't matter. So, I mean, EDCR's on 3 rods now. Fine is still on 1. So if more of these strays drop, then it might not matter at all. He's on 4 now. Only needs 2 more rods.
5.
Fine needs significantly more. 5 for EDCR. Just completely different
6.
Fortress. Yeah, and that's 6. So it doesn't even need to worry about the spawner at all, and he's going to be blinding.
Absolutely unreal. Feinberg
3
rods behind.
No, for real.
I mean, EDCR we know killed 5 more blazes than Feinberg did, so is not going to get it off of just this cycle. Going to have to wait for 1 more entirely, which might just be the nail in the coffin for Feinberg here, depending on the stronghold map and the rest of the game. It is about a 1,500 block blind, which is not the closest, but definitely better than the last seed. And EDCR is going to be able to fully leave right now, and Feinberg's going to be stuck still in the fort.
He'd probably be crazy.
Yeah, and he's got a much better position to leave from as well from EDCR. He was, a lot higher up, not as enclosed as the spawner that Fine is on. So he's actually been able to take really nice kind of clear terrain to where he needs to go, whereas Fine is kind of looking for the best angle to send his pearl hang.
Blaze rods.
EDCR is going to be, I think, pre-crafting here, but I think he's going to make a gold pick as well to just make getting to these cords a little bit faster. But tries to do a boat crawl and messes it up. Does get it on the second time, but that does buy a couple of seconds for Fine here. But it looks
FireBreath
like
is
EDCR
out now, and
pretty
this
much...
terrain, we saw FireBreath make up so much time on terrain last seed, but here, especially without a gold pick, it's going to be pretty hard for him, especially with EDCR building the portal now. FireBreath still has a good bit of a way to go, trying to lower his render to see any C value, but not seeing anything that he's really happy with. Meanwhile, EDCR in the stronghold, where's the spike going to be? Has something that he likes that direction. Going to try and go down to find it. Is this the portal for EDCR? Yes, it is.
It is.
And now is fully in the driver's seat for this game.
Yeah, I think it's a GG.
Fine is now building, but he's on very, very low health as well. But EDCR is going to be the first one into the end, and it's all going to come down to making sure he hits the 0.
Is it an easy 0? 85, 84, 85.
Front 85. I mean, Rose, you can't ask for much better of a 0 for EDCR. Gonna push it pretty high though. Has a lot of explosives. Purposely did this like kind of early, but should be fine. Only went to 97 on 99, but it's totally fine. Fully charges the anchor, and that's gonna be it.
Significant amount of time in the fortress. Fine was
so clean.
Like a 3 temple. It's worth my cables. I think Aquacore. I didn't see too much in the overworld there outside of the temple, but we'll have to.
This will definitely be close.
I mean, there's the Shadowed Savanna biome, so we have some interesting terrain, but it might make it a little bit more difficult to spot like some lava pools.
I'm guessing this will go game 4, game 5,
kind of
like what just happened with Feinberg. I think
so. It's really going to be a question of who's better at searching here. And Infume looks like even just mechanically, just a handful of seconds ahead of Aquacore.
Infume will get game 1, 2.
Yeah, clearing out some of the stuff from his inventory on his way to these trees. Now going to be looking around for some flint maybe perhaps in this little the lava pool. I don't know if Infume did because he's going to the right of this ravine here. Yeah, so instantly, good point. I'm liking Aquacore's positioning here better. There's a lot of mountain.
Quality of
hard
their
to tell with the
bitrate,
but maybe there's some gravel in some of this terrain here that's going to be easy. And this is just looking really good for Aquacore. I'm not sure if there's water. I don't think so, but look at this. Infume going an entirely different direction here and getting flint along the way. So Aquacore has to go up here to get the gravel on this. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, just entirely different overworlds from these two runners. I think Aquacore is ahead, but it's very, very interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm honestly not entirely sure between the two. And so we now see both runners getting all their crafts off and able to, I mean, maybe a little bit of a miscraft there from Aquacore crafting some nuggets, but still is going to be a couple seconds behind.
If finds a lava pool, two of them.
That's what I'm saying. Infume had a lava close pool here, Nerdy. Infume was actually starting his lava pool slightly faster. Was not expecting that. But, I mean, just having to climb all the way up to that mountain, just a lot of time lost. But Infume messing up the portal.
I was going to say, you can see, like, the nerve a little bit.
This is close, Nerdy. This is close. Yeah, it's nearly the same second enter time. Yeah, exactly. Dude, totally different overworld plays, and they're entirely not connect.
He's like mechanically
so very interesting to see some micro mistakes there from both runners. I noticed in that overworld, but overall, both runners playing their individual path of the seed very well, and now trying to find some terrain to this bastion again. I think Infume might be a little bit ahead here. We'll have to see if the bastion will become visible soon. Not the best nether. Not the best Parker whatsoever. This is really not the best nether whatsoever, Parker. We've got a lot of good blocks, though. Infume, I think, is handling this terrain really well. Like, getting elevation early, finding that ravine, that, like, secret tunnel, honestly, a little bit faster than Aquacore. And now just on top of this flat terrain, we have the chalice spotted. It's going to be a bridge bastion. The second half of this terrain is really nice, but we don't see the fort just yet. So I'll be curious to see how difficult it is getting there. But Infume, just a little bit ahead so far. A little bit ahead, but importantly is on 3 hearts starting this route, and low food seed, it's like not the best situation compared to Aquacore here on 7.5 hearts. So, I mean, that is already a little bit of something that maybe could go in Aquacore's favor if, a piglin hits Infume here. There are some piglins right this way. So it could be a little bit awkward for Infume, but going to be doing the DK route. And I mean, it's looking good overall for Infume, as you mentioned. And actually now Aquacore takes a lot of damage So now it's looking really good for
Is he
Infume.
fighting a hog?
Yeah, it looks like he might be fighting a hog
really
or something.
Bad for Aquacord. I mean, this terrain is not going to help you either. He does get his route off, but this is just more time loss for Aquacord. I like this like triple extra aggroing from Infume, but it's scary. He's on 2
I don't know though.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean, this health,
it's so scary. He's scaring us.
I mean, he's not doing an auto funnel either, so you really need to make sure that you stay away from these pigs.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Takes another hit of damage.
Oh my gosh! It's so scary. He's on half a heart. There's one more pig. I don't think he's probably going to aggro that. Probably just wants to heal up now. We don't have any golden apples, Nerdy. So this food situation is really going to matter. It takes so long to heal up from all this rotten flesh. And not only that, we only have 8 rotten flesh left. We're almost certainly going to see multiple hunger resets on this seed. So even though Infume has got all of his trades and he's going to be leaving any second now, he can only pearl once. Aquacord, on the other hand, setting up maybe a Pearl Hang, maybe just leaving. No, setting up a Pearl Hang that has so much more health. Infume still needs to heal up. The fortress is across this lava lake, and it's just looking a little bit more difficult.
And Infume is getting the Pearl off. Scaring us quite a bit, though. Great Pearl from Infume. Is only on 2.5 hearts, though. And so this could be quite a scary fortress. If, you know, some blazes spawn on him or anything like that. We see Aquacord trailing a few seconds behind is more healthy, but Infume is, if he can maintain this lead, is looking quite good. And now at the spawner with the first rod there, going to be seeing 2 more strays at this point, and able to overlap those with some waiting at the spawner, which is always good to see. Going to be actually looking at another spawner here now. And
Aquacord
we expect
loses 1 blaze though, hits it a little bit far away, so it's gonna be down a blaze, but it's at the second spawner. You're right. This is an interesting play. I think it, or no, are they both at this open spawner?
They're both at the second spawner. Yeah.
Okay. So no difference there, but they're very similar pace now, Nerdy.
For sure. Yeah, both runners using the TNT, getting their blaze situation situated.
And they're like.
And we now see Aquacord.
I mean, Infume has a couple more blaze
using
rods.
the gold pick to clear out the remaining blocks, and Infume actually saving that gold pick for later. Perhaps we now can see what looks to be 6 beds and 2 anchors from Infume, and lots of explosives for Aquacord as well. I think maybe 1 less bed, but that should be a-okay. 7 explosives is still great. Now. Both runners killing some blazes. Infume loses a rod. Yep. Not good. Not good at all.
Also loses a rod in the lava.
Wait, really?
Only a second after. Yes. So it honestly doesn't matter as much. And they're blinding at the same time. I mean, this match is just so neck and neck.
They are very clean together.
1 more rod to his name. So maybe a little bit ahead here. Measuring. Same spot. We have some awkward trees. Is Aquacord going to be able to get the measurement off here? Yes, he is. Infume going for a pig. I like the play here. Getting some
really good play. Yeah.
Actually going for 2 pigs probably makes sense. We have a 1,700 block blind. I mean, you could get 3 pigs here if you really wanted to. Decides not to. Aquacord doing a similar thing. I think this makes sense, Nerdy. It's a far travel.
Dude, I'm so anxious.
The stronghold.
All the time whenever I watch these,
we might have bad rates. So we might be here for a little bit.
So anxious.
Yeah, and just needs 3 more rods here for Infume, and it looks like 4 more rods, maybe? 4 more rods for Aquacord. So Infume now just going to be killing off these blazes and hopefully able to get a few more of those. Not yet, though. The blazes not being kind on this seed. Unfortunately, slowing down these runners.
Dude, my goat Curry, how you doing, dude?
Yeah,
using
very nice.
A boat to like trap a blaze that was on the edge. You don't see that in every single run.
Dude, the finals happened while I was at work. I was so mad. Like, how dare you guys?
I mean, these rates
do it
are paying off, and Infume is out now,
I'm
significantly ahead of Aquacord. I think he might have to wait for an extra cycle. Yeah, he's still just.
I'll be doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah,
he's 2 rods behind Nerdy. So Infume has played this fortress much better. And even though Aquacord has so many golden picks, I think Infume also does.
It's just like watching
like the decisions to utilize these pretty well, though. We have the food. Hurling. I like this tunnel.
So like trying to watch 2 POVs at the exact same time is so hard.
But we're probably getting.
And like knowing who's closer or farther.
is this going to be, look, I mean, this is just totally different terrain here from Aquacord, though, I think, right? Just like purling through the lava instead of Infume just digging through the netherrack. And so, I don't know. Ooh, Infume takes a fall, but is able to pearl clutch. It's going to be interesting. I honestly don't exactly know. It looks like, yeah. Looks like Infume is digging
they're close. I think Aquacord's here.
Close,
I think his terrain management was so much better.
Oh my
taking the bottom lava lake play. Infume is in first, though, so if it's an easy nav, it maybe doesn't even matter. Infume gets a spike to the top left. We'll see if Aquacord also goes down here.
Look,
offhanding the bed, prepping for entering that portal room.
Thought process.
And I think here it is from
Aquacord.
So he's going to be entering the end first.
Wow.
It's a 2i.
That's
Aquacord
so
now about to enter the end here. Much faster nav from Aquacord. Infume still trying to find the portal room. We'll have to see if Aquacord can close the seat out. It's very open back. Dragon, what is our 0? This looks very hittable for Aquacord. And it just all came down to the nav, Parker. We'll have to see if Aquacord can close this seat out. Should be very hittable for a player of Aquacord's caliber. But let's see how these beds go. I mean, I think if I recall, we have 7 explosives. A little bit low.
So. This is still low. It might break the bed, but it doesn't. And Aquacord 4 beds with only 1 double bed. I mean, that was a really impressive 0. A little bit scary there, maybe.
My prediction is already wrong. Aqua won the first game, so it doesn't.
Runners, I'm curious. It doesn't even totally different plays from these 2 runners.
I mean, we've both got shears here. I like the play from that. I'm really just in a toss-up. I don't know what play is better, going for those early logs or doing what Infume is doing here, having to really force using this crafting table. Aquacord's going to get to the golem a little bit faster. I mean, this is awkward terrain around the golem. It might be able to reach him here, and he has to back away off his pillar. So this is going to be a little bit time loss, and it looks like Infume is going to be killing the golem first. We're probably going to have to stop at the trees. I see fire in the distance, but I haven't seen flint yet. We have some water, some river-esque terrain around us, but I don't know.
It's always in these seasons. I always feel like it's whoever finds
there is a river here,
the lava
so we're going to be seeing an easy wood light.
Well, to a certain degree, at least probably my rank.
Another bed. We've seen him do a lot of beds.
It's like I have no idea, like,
and stealing this crafting table before presumably
going which way to go sometimes, and I just feel like I always default desert.
Yeah, and another thing I'd like to point out here is we see that Aquacord gets 15 bread in total, whereas Infume only has 6 and a couple of apples. So definitely interesting to see. I mean, once again, Infume just very confident on those low food situations.
I feel like
not grabbing any extra hay bale, just relying on the chest
to me would be not the big of a deal,
from
but I guess
the
it makes
village.
Sense when
now
you're,
we see Infume is a bit ahead.
Oh my god!
Going to be entering
Aquacord
the
saw
nether
the
shortly.
Sheep eating and went for the shear.
Aquacord just mining the gravel that we just saw Infume get. So it's just a couple seconds behind on this overworld. I think overall Infume's plays just added up and accumulated to be a decent amount of time save, as we have a 210 enter from him into this nether. Let's see what it has to offer. We're going to be trying to get the direction here for
I
where
find
we
it so
need to go
interesting
through
the way
this
they
terrain.
build portals now.
Pretty open terrain, at least compared to some of the other seeds we've seen so far. But
get to because
Bastion is not in sight yet, so maybe I spoke a little too soon.
I guess it makes sense.
I mean, I like the height that he's keeping here, though. I mean, the terrain is working out decently for him. We'll see if Aquacord does the same thing. It looks like he might just be going straight into digging. I'm not sure if I like this from Aquacord here.
Aquacord doesn't
this
also
might be
have
really
a boat
bad.
made.
Infume is going to be entering the treasure here.
Didn't even make it.
Also, probably going to be getting more visibility in like areas that the fort could be. Struggling a little bit with these piglins, but doesn't take a hit. Having some really good movement. And Aquacord's still just trying to get
really
sprinting
in his
boat here. I mean, Aquacord's out now, though, but he's just going to be so much lower. And because it is a treasure bastion, we're going to have to be going back up anyways.
True.
And so unless this terrain really pays off well, he's going to be using extra blocks. He's going to maybe have to dig through some of this netherrack. And the whole time, Infume is just starting his route. I'm not sure if we've seen a fortress yet.
I feel like you never want to be like digging through. I mean, unless you really have
does
to.
Bloater. I don't think Infume does. But I'm pretty sure I just saw the fort on.
Yeah, it's still left.
Yeah, so some pretty interesting stuff there right off the bat.
Yeah, no, it's still left, Parker. Yeah.
And
now the back right,
leads to a lot of time save for Infume. I mean, Infume is significantly ahead at this point, I would say. Is basically mining the last gold blocks while Aquacord is just basically starting the route. So yeah, I mean, all those little small things seem to be have added up. Awkward is, you know, totally alive and is not too far behind as far as, you know, could come back, not like a death or something, but definitely gonna need something significant from Infume. Maybe a slow stronghold,
so
maybe, you know, some issues finding the fort or something like that in order to come back from this one. So we'll have to see Infume getting checking the trades now, looking pretty good there. I see pretty much everything you could ask for. And now maybe just wants to get one more fire res before taking a look around for the fortress. There it is. We see the fortress behind the treasure now going to be purling up on top of this. Let's see where the spawner is at this point. But yeah, pretty significant lead from Infume here. And Aquacore just, you know, sort of finishing up the route as Infume is looking for the spawner. And there we go. Finally out of the bad part of the fortress.
Finally gets to it, but maybe that's a little bit of time save Aquacord could take. I mean, Infume did some weird wormholing, doing some pearl hanging. I think I like this play. Able to get one stray here, maybe three strays here, so even more significant. Aquacord now maybe can be setting a pearl hang the same way that Infume did. No, just leaving. But even so, it's going to be really difficult. I think the line for Aquacord here is we need Infume to take lots of damage. Aquacord has more health. He also has the ability to craft golden apples.
I look over back at Infume and he's like in a corner with 3 blazes in front of him.
So punishing. He's at the blaze spawner, going to be able to set up
his already have 4.
The whole time, Aquacord lost in the bad part. Now in the good part, doesn't have those same strays that Infume did. So maybe getting to the spawner a little bit faster, but seems a bit confused on where to go. I don't think Infume went this way, and this hallway doesn't look good. This is just giving even more of an advantage to Infume.
Oh, he sees it.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Is this a spawner right here? Yes, it is. So Infume now with, as you mentioned, pretty significant lead. It seems like every split just saving time on Aquacord on this one. Maybe not Aquacord's seed.
I mean, it's just gonna be like
with. I mean, that as long I feel like the early
Infume,
lead
I think,
in the
village
has just
it doesn't
carried
really
over,
matter.
and
it just seems like
not only that, but just the terrain nav and
so
whatnot
far
from
ahead.
Infume's been fantastic this seed.
Really rough.
Very hard to
even try to come back at this point
on him. But now is having to measure a second eye here. Unfortunately, the first one broke, so you don't need to pick up that first one. And
he's got
now
12
have
eyes, so he's just going to be out.
Yep.
I mean, he's not pre-crafted yet. But you can do that in just a variety of spots.
Has all of his eyes.
Meta
he has an extra one actually.
Shifting to pre-crafting later on the run and really forcing early blinds and being a lot more dynamic with where you place that. But Infume probably going to be on courts here in just a second, building his portal. It messes up a little bit.
It's just a little rough.
It doesn't matter.
14.
Both players making a portal at the same time, but one is just so much further ahead. Let's see what the spikes are like here.
Just a full split.
It's just...
And Infume does look... I mean, I was going to say that right side looks good. We'll have to see exactly where Infume wants to go here. But even if Infume messes up the nav here, and it looks like, it does hear it. So this is
I'd be surprised if it was
just very fast split from
Infume. It is.
Dude, when people dig through the walls, it makes me so nervous.
In the portal room, 5 beds, 2 anchor, with a bow, with a gold pick. This is a very high quality inventory.
I would always be too afraid
to should be able to see Infume comfortably hit basically any 0. This was a 3
dig through the ground because
it looks like it was
open
as
well.
I'm just gonna mess up and then just waste time.
And let's see what we've got here.
Looks like T94. I mean, this 94. Is just a really nice classic 0. This is going to be a textbook setup from Infume here. Maybe even see a 2+2 with the arrow. Let's see him go for it. Just a single shot. Dragon's a little bit lower than you'd like for maybe a 2+2. So it can be a 3 rotation 0 here. Really comfy, really safe. And he's going to be taking the second
simple.
Infume's going
to... The talking that...
Is very interesting.
Tilting,
kind of very had plenty
far. Both players seem to have found the spike pretty much immediately, but Infume taking this micro terrain just half a second faster, it's going to be into the chest, maybe 1 frame before Aquacord. I mean, these players are so close to each other. 6 salmon, that's a good amount of food. The most you can get is 8, so this is very close to like the highest quality that you can get. We're probably going to see a pressure plate from both players. We have the TNT. No obvious ravines yet. A Mushroom Island, interestingly.
Oh, interesting though.
So
Look at this.
There's going to be a difference in where they leave.
Awkward crafting a wood button, saving the gold, whereas Infume going for the golden pressure plate. So immediately, again, a difference between the two runners. Like, we always talk about how these seeds are so linear, the BT seeds, but
I know
these runners have found ways to differentiate themselves, even on these linear seeds so far. So very interesting to see the different play styles. We'll have to see which one pays off. Which decision do you like more in their
directions?
Yeah,
I think
true.
I like Aqua Cords. You know, it's just maybe I'm just too much of a fan of the golden shovel. I guess average is like 7 gravel per flint, so I'm not sure what the math works out to there. Infume clearly already has his flint and steel though, so I think it just doesn't matter nearly as much, and it's just clearly working out so much better. Aqua Cord does find a ravine now, but it's maybe too little too late, as Infume is going to be maybe 10-15 seconds ahead of Aqua Cord here. Look at that. I think it was only four gravel into the flint.
It's so crazy.
A lot of that just had to do with just going kind of the right way.
I'm back.
And now Infume with a significant lead here going into the nether here into into the stables right away. Does get some gold armor, which is always nice. Now going to
the difference in like
decision making
in the overworld
to this side over here and play this triple.
To go to.
I'm probably going to see a triple to gap from Infume. So good stuff so far in Aqua Cord.
Oh my god!
Now entering the bastion, already. The same piece of armor as Infume, and we see Infume going to be getting this route going, mining the gold blocks, and we see Aqua Cord
like
pretty much taking the same path. I mean, a little bit different, but same idea. Actually, no. Now Aqua Cord taking a totally different path. As soon as I say that, he's going to be digging up into the chests, whereas Infume started from the chests and went down.
Yeah, a little bit different. I'm not sure which one was better. Just a couple microseconds difference here. But I think Aqua Cord skipped that middle lantern chest because he knows he's going to route would technically have been faster. The same chest that Infume did. I think both players have checked the same amount of chests. And since this is a triple to gap route with a lot of gold, we're probably not going to see much more searching for obsidian chests. So I think
they don't know.
Wise,
they don't know that they both found 22 in the first 2 chests they
saw
opened.
The fort in F5 while running to the bastion. Infume seems to be pie charting for it now. It might be a little bit awkward, a little bit far, but Infume just sort of maintaining that lead here, doing a standard bastion route.
Indeed. Now does get those 4 gold blocks at the very end of his stables route here. Going to be
I look, you want to try that strategy where you do like 2 blocks and then
trying to see if we can leave here shortly. Let's see, that 37 obby. Wowee. So yeah, I think Infume has enough obby. You can misplace a couple times there, Parker, and still be good.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, honestly, if you get spawned in a ravine or something, or you have some weird terrain, you can actually just build a portal at the top of like measuring your ice.
I was like watching how they
there's a little bit of
set their inventory. I feel like a lot of people, or a lot of it is just inventory management in
now
the middle of the round.
Infume, interestingly, we saw the fort to the left, but decides to push hard right here. I'm not sure why. Maybe he knew that the good part of the fortress was in this direction.
There we go.
Aqua Cord just entering on the bad side here. And so I'm very curious if Infume saw the good part of the fort there, just kind of assumed that the terrain would work out. But I think the play is just so
the play is going to work so much better.
Aqua Cord's just getting attacked from all angles here. And the whole time, Infume is just at the spawner. That play just worked out insanely well for Infume. 2 more Wither Skeletons for Aqua Cord here. So even though he's getting these strays, it's probably not going to be enough here. Infume has got the TNT, so not going to need to sacrifice any of his explosives. We only have 6 here, so that's even better for him. And Aqua Cord is just going through World War III in these hallways, Nerdy.
Yeah, 100%. 4 rods for Aqua Cord at least, whereas Infume's only on 1. But yeah, I mean, it's just so awkward here for him trying to find exactly where the the good part of the fortress is. And despite the fact that he is up on rods, it might be tricky if these blazes
like, what the hell? Like,
do not behave. And yeah,
you could literally just like build with the obsidian.
Any more spawns here in this part of the fortress, so probably going to need to find that spawner or at least some more strays. Now finally is into the good part of the fortress, but still needs to find the spawner. While we see Infume here now on 10 eyes is going to be measuring.
I mean, Awkward also can craft 10 eyes, but it's just so punishing he didn't get that one extra stray. You know, it might be such a different seed if the rates were just one better. He's now getting to the spawner, but like, do you debate like wasting time clearing out the spawner here, or do you just hope for good rates? He's got his final rod, so he's on 6 rods, 7 rods now. And so I think he's in a slightly different spot. Infume has a very close stronghold, though, Nerdy. He's having to portal break here.
He's messed it up twice.
Twice. And so it's not a huge time loss, but if he doesn't get it here, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, Nerdy. He still has lava. He still has a lava bucket.
Oh, no.
And so he's messed it up 3 times now. That's not gotta feel good. He's gonna have to dig down to the stronghold. He's gonna have more mobs in his stronghold. Watch Aquacord here now, going for a portal break of his own, and he gets it, Nerdy. And so he has all of his rods pre-crafted. He might actually be in the stronghold first because Infume messed up his portal
look
breaking
at this.
so
Why
much.
70, Parker? We have to dig down so far because because it's such a high Y level there. And Aquacord digging down in the netherrack so much faster to dig down is able to just instantly get into Starter Staircase, saves so much time. Basically all the time that Infume made up on this seed with all of those crazy plays we saw in the fortress now has all been lost, and it's all comes down to the stronghold and the rest of this end game. Let's see.
Nerdy. I think Aquacord had a spike down bottom right.
Oh my god.
There it is. And he's going to be in the end here. Infume went top right.
Hasn't crafted though.
Top
Hasn't
left. Now goes top. Infume has found it now though, Nerdy. His second spike. We're going to be entering very close to each other. And this might come down to 0. Infume doesn't have to pre-craft. Is in maybe too slow though. I mean, Aquacord has more explosives, but it's a tall tower.
100,
Aquacord did not have the best pearl. Watch the 0 setup. Is he going to get to it in time? Messes up. Barely gets it off. But he might not have the 2+2 opportunity that Infume does. No,
Infume can't.
I think Awkward.
I think Awkward should win.
Oh my god!
Man, that was a scuffed seed. We saw some real back and forth there, but Aquacord able to claw back all the time. It came down to the portal break. That's all the seed came down to. Infume messing it up, not able to get it, and Aquacord saves all that time, and then able to also nab the stronghold faster once again.
What the hell?
So that seed.
Friend is gonna. It was just
seed kind of came down.
This is awkward. Like you have to build up fully. You just never see this. No other exposed part of the desert temple, and Aquacord instantly just has a little bit of a lead here. I didn't see a ton of water nearby, so maybe it's gonna be awkward with that here. But what a desert temple to start off this seed.
Yes, absolutely wild. I feel like that's so cool. That's really cool generation. I feel like I don't know. I love when they're a little bit hidden like that. The sand was covering it up.
Right.
But we do see Aquacord playing this tree, actually totally different directions. We see Aquacord here on top of the mountain, whereas Infume is just down here on the sort of regular Y level. We now see Infume does find a lava pool right away.
I mean, this is just so much better for Infume.
Yeah.
Like he's already at the lava pool. He has the water right next to it. Did he like go around a different part of the mountain, or is it the same spot, but he just didn't go to the top of the mountain?
It's just the same spot. He just played the lower side.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I think it just came down to choosing the tree closer to the lava pool, and Infume now going to be getting the wood light off here, but messes up the portal a little bit, scaring us a bit, but is okay. Once I think messed up on the last Desert Temple overworld portal as well, like almost messed up, I should say.
There's gravel there, Nerdy. There's gravel. Infume can start grinding gravel with the wood light here. I don't think Aquacord is in the same spot on this lava pool, so unless he gets a wood light, he does. Infume still doesn't get it, and so even though Infume had the wood light earlier and got Flint, he's in slower because Aquacord.
I love when bastions are just right in front of you. It's
and
always
we're in
so
a
nice.
stables bastion here. I think it was double, triple. It looks like it's double, triple. I'm not sure if it's triple. Probably just double. And so Infume not checking any chests, deciding to insta-send this. Both players going to be playing a double, triple. So even if it doesn't work out, they'll still be on the same pace here. We're not going to see a difference in routing. But Aquacord is just a handful of seconds quicker into this route just because he got to the bastion earlier.
I mean,
Infume's messed up a little bit, though. Maybe we're seeing some shaky gameplay from Infume here. Misplaced a block.
I feel like
with
this is
dirt,
really
to
close.
break that.
Ooh, Well, the piglin almost got over to Infium.
I really thought Infium would make it.
Let these pigs in, yeah. But luckily doesn't take any damage there. Both runners handling this seed very well so far. And yeah, as you mentioned, I feel like it really felt like these runners, every single time there's been a 50-50 decision, feels like a lot of times they just take the opposite of each other. But here, both runners are going for the double triple, so at least that will be standardized. You know, it's not like one runner's going to get lucky over the other runner with a route or whatever. We're going to see the exact same thing there, and it's just going to come down to the pace at which they can route this Bastion. Now
they just need
out their trades and whatnot.
9 obsidian.
Yeah.
From Infium screen, and all of the gold was traded.
No.
Aquacord is 26 though.
26? What?
So Infium got like 12 obsidian in that one chest. So I think Infium's going to be out here before Aquacord. I'm not sure how he made up time. He entered the Bastion. Aquacord's playing a gap, nerdy. He only has 13 pearls. Happening? Infium has 18 pearls. So there just must have been a trade missing from somewhere. And this is huge. This is huge for Infium fans. He's going to be in the fortress so much faster. Aquacord having to take off his armor here, playing really awkwardly.
Pearl.
Has a ton of pigs. So it's going to be a fast gap route. But Infium is just in the fortress.
Oh man, I'm really curious about that. That's fascinating stuff. But Infium handling these wither skeletons really well.
Look at that!
What a play!
That was
elite. Oh man, I'm really curious about that. That's fascinating stuff. But Infium handling these wither skeletons really well.
Look at that!
What a play!
That
was elite. Wow, great play from Infium handling all of those wither skeletons and not taking one hit of damage. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I mean, like, he could have afforded to, but it would have made the seed more awkward, right? You only have this 15 flesh, so just really, really impressive stuff from Infium handling those wither skeletons. Just completely perfect. Now it does have more wither skeletons, still trying to find the spawner, unable to do so. We see
I thought Aquacord
now is finally leaving, does have those pearls as well. But notably, Aquacord here on 4 hearts does find the spawner though. Right away, just finds a different part.
Oh my god!
No,
oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, maybe I'm mistaken.
Oh my gosh! Look at him back in World War III again, having to deal with all of these mobs. It's so scary being on
losing
2
so
hearts
much time.
And is this a different part of the fortress? I'm not sure.
I thought I saw the spawner, but I was mistaken there. Yeah, it looks like he is in this part. I think we saw Infium go down this hallway. I think this was around the hallway that Infium had to deal with all the wither skeletons. Good stuff. A much simpler approach there to those wither skeletons there for Aquacord, but it does totally work. It doesn't scare us as much, so that's nice. And now going to be trying to find the same spawner that Infium is playing right now. Gonna have to check up here. We know that's not it. So I think it should be able to find the spawner here pretty soon. I don't remember exactly which way. I think I was watching Aquacord when Infium found it. But
it's just like
you
can just slowly see the downfall.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
Happening.
I mean, Infium just so far ahead. Awkward now finding the same spawner that Infium did. I think they literally took the exact same pathing through this fortress. Infium having to go for another portal break.
He got it.
And he gets it off this time.
Wow.
So this has got to feel good for the confidence. This is really good for the pace here. He's got the gold picks. He's going to be able to blitz through all of this terrain here. He's pre-crafted. He just needs one more rod here. And he's got so many blazes, nerdy. This is looking really good. Aquacord is going to be entering the stronghold so much slower. So Infium now leaving. Let's see where he's digging down. It's got to be close. It was 100 blocks in the overworld.
It's right there.
And he's on
digging down immediately. And just going to pearl onto this fort leg. Just get the right Y level. And now it's building the portal here. 638.
Yeah, this is looking like a clear
entering
shot
the stronghold here. Sub 650. So now Infium, let's see what this stronghold has to offer. Likes that sort of middle left direction. Going to be sending it down this way. Takes a little bit of damage from the zombie, but it is a-okay if the portal room is here soon. And there it is. Going to just get down here.
We're not using a pearl there.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that too.
Pearls, I guess. He's on a lot lower of a pearl count than Aquacord. You know, eyeing how many pearls he has there while dying to the silverfish. So he's got 5. He could have used one to hunger reset, but maybe it would have been a little bit weird if it wasn't a 1-eye. So he's going to be entering the end tier. It's open. this should be a clean 0 cycle from Infume here. It's a tall tower, but it's front. You have more time than usual. It's going to be T100, but for somebody of Infume's caliber, this should be no problem.
Same as last time, Infume, the chance to take the seed. This seed reminds me a lot of the last one, I will say.
I mean,
both with the portal break and with the 0 there.
I wanted to, able to. We've already gone through the first 2.
Here. I'm going to see the fortress.
Oh my god, I skipped so much.
I just love that terrain.
So Infume just wins.
Now mining the chalice here at like 230.
Do you have any spoilers yet? No, I don't know
behind
anything.
At this point, but as we've seen Awkward come back in all sorts of ways, taking advantage of little mistakes from Infume. Will he make any? We'll have to find out. As we now
Awkward's just so far behind already.
To be,
like I just skipped through by accident.
There should be a DK route here. I mean, we did see that left side was
really good.
Wait, did I see that? I thought the left side was good.
I think it might have been. If it was, this is a difference.
I must have seen that.
I mean, the routes are pretty good here.
Oh,
now,
that was it.
Both are singles. So Aquacord also playing the same route here as Infume, playing Sug, going off to the right here. So there's not going to be any difference, no time really to make up in terms of routing to take. I think like both should get a similar amount of pigs. There's no like weird terrain here that's going to draw the pigs away from it. Aquacord doing a more interesting aggro hole here, doing an auto funnel, not something you see often in this route in particular. So it gives him a little bit more time to inventory manage. Maybe he knew that he had to craft up some bread. Infume finally getting his spike here, and it's off in the opposite, like towards the other rampart. So now's the question of like, when do you pearl to the other side? We don't have 20 obsidian yet. Is that chest on the other side going to have it? We want to save some gold for golden carrots.
Nugs.
So there's still quite a few decisions to be made here.
So many golden nugs.
Have a variety of food. So it's like, how do you manage that in your inventory? When do you eat the stews? And Infume finally out now, having his obsidian, 9 explosives, but only one fire res.
The fort here, Infume looking around, does not see it yet. Just kind of gets that direction from the pie, but it's like a very awkward terrain covering the fort wherever it is hiding. It looks like it's over here to
over where?
Back towards
over
spawn.
Here.
So that could be an opportunity for Awkward to make up a little bit of time if Awkward goes more the correct direction. Infume still hasn't crafted the Garrets. Yeah, I was just gonna say, does get them off now. Beautiful and able to heal up quicker. Still just not able to find this fortress though. Is that it to the left? Yeah, I think that's it to the left, but look at this.
To the left here. Yeah, I mean, Infume.
Okay, Aquacord.
Maybe it's just.
Oh my god, Aquacord already brought it back.
So much time here.
I know.
So maybe just sending the quadrants better, and he's at the spawner first
and
already.
The spawner.
Aquacord made up so much time.
Yeah, just the terrain now from Aquacord just beelining right for the spawner. And all of that time save that we saw from
oh my god,
overworld has
5 skeletons on Infume right now.
It's pretty much just completely neck and neck here.
I mean, they mostly
trying to handle these skeletons. These skeletons being very awkward, but
I mean,
should be able to handle these guys. Surely there, as Infume now is able to quickly heal up with those Garrets. But yeah, just had to spend a lot of time finding that spawner. And now, honestly, it's hard to say exactly who's ahead. It's very close.
I think
and we have the crafts coming out here from Infume.
I thought it was over.
Should have, I believe, 5 beds and 2 anchors. And starting to kill some blazes, getting those a few rods, 4 rods in a row. So now Infume can blind at any point here. And Aquacord similarly on 4 rods, going to be building that portal and getting the blind off a few seconds here before Infume, perhaps. And
I mean, Aquacor's looking just a little bit more solid on most of these end games in this matchup here. I mean, he's pre-crafted. He has
dude, chat. I love going for drives and listening to music.
So he doesn't have
so much
Ninja Brain
fun.
Ball on his
oh
side,
my
so
god, our
gas
prices
it's another close stronghold, Nerdy. It's 229 blocks away. That's far enough and at a good angle that we don't have to portal break. So not having to gonna be worrying about that.
Oh my god, Death on Lava
is just a little bit ahead here, and on such a close stronghold blind, I don't know, like, we're probably just going to see Aquacord enter the stronghold a little bit ahead here. He has
11.
He needs 1 more rod.
Infume needs 1 more.
Infume
playing for the stray.
Has the stray here?
Does he get it?
No, it doesn't drop. We'll have to see.
And
both runners wait. It'd be funny if Infume sent the 2i here, but he's not going to go for that. We see the spawn there.
Oh my god.
For Aquacord, And 3 spawns and no blaze. There we go. There's the rod there. So I think Infume should have to kill 2 of these blazes.
I think it's 3.
He got that extra
he got
stray.
The stray.
So this stray should drop, I believe. Yes, it does.
Oh my god.
And
it's
now
so
both
close.
runners
it's gonna go down
going
to the
right for the stronghold cords. And digging down now for Infume digging down for Aquacord. Aquacord placing
pickaxe.
How deep are we gonna go here? The Y level could matter. And it looks like, let's see. I think they're building at pretty similar spots here. Infume just a few seconds behind.
It's gonna go down to Nav.
We're gonna have to keep an eye as well on those timers. I mean, this is ridiculously close.
Where are the spikes? Aquacord not getting anything. Infume not getting anything. Insta sending mid, deciding not to go for it. Aquacord still scanning desperately, only getting chest spikes. Infume committing more to some decisions. This is going to be good, but if Aquacord gets a spike, I mean, he's spending a lot of time here searching. Has got nothing, though, and it's just going to be a stronghold race.
Oh, he hears it.
Hears something digging through. Does he hear? Where is it? It's not here. He gets a good spike in this direction, though.
Is that it? There?
No, that's not it. It's not it. It's not it.
Infume can't find it despite hearing it. Presumably.
Did he hear it?
Aquacord now. Is that it for Aquacord? No, that's also the same thing.
Oh my god,
Infume thought it was. But Infume has found the portal room.
6 explosives.
Now, Infume.
If this is like a buried back one, maybe it's weird, but it's open, Nerdy.
Open.
Infume, in order to take this series, can he hit this 0? Back Dragon, 1994. Gonna be going for the 99 setup here. Infume looking good here so far. This should be clean.
Might have to eat
see if he can close out the seed and move on to the grand finals. Ooh, that's not a great bed. They're gonna go for the double here and take the win. Great stuff from
Infume.
Both played very, very well throughohout all these seeds. There were some mistakes that
both of these players have had
14-13.
2 matches each that have been a best of 5, right? Feinberg had the 2. It's his pick. It's his home court, so to speak.
With all the new podium.
Be curious about the food situation.
What do you mean,
lots of questions here coming up soon with the Desert Temple seed.
And okay, so Parker, we've
because Infume's won and
so
gone
much
second before.
But I have to ask still, okay, what's the prediction for the series? Maybe this is our last chance to maybe get something right. Let's hear your final, since this is our last time commentating a match this playoffs. What do you think? Can we get one right? And also
take a point here. Aquacord already taking a heart and a half less damage than Feinberg, just utilizing that sand. If you tick perfect it, you can take far less damage on your way down to the temple. Both seeing the gravel at the bottom here. So not even having to use the river that we saw at the top. But Aquacord maybe a block or 2 ahead. I mean, this is close so far. Where are the lava pools is the main question here.
Because EDCR, Feinberg, and Aquacord have never gone top 3 before.
I'm looking around. I mean, I'm honestly not.
Right here for Feinberg, this looks great.
Damn, there was that many upsets
going so far into this desert. Maybe just didn't even see that river.
EDCR isn't that big
of an upset
a
lava pool here soon.
Person.
The routing
but I guess Aquacord and Feinberg have never gone top 3 before.
So
That's crazy.
much better here. So maybe the seed pick from Feinberg is paying off. It's his home court here. I mean, the lava pool is just right on top of this hill, so he's going to be entering.
I mean, no offense to Fine, I love Fine, but I think if it was Fine versus Infume, I think Infume would have won.
That was. I don't think that was like FPS lag because I'm checking the times, and at this point Feinberg is like 5 seconds delayed, I think. Ooh, but messes up the portal there.
It doesn't really matter.
The first round.
I mean, the water's so close. Aquacord finally finding his pool, so actually maybe they're going to be entering fairly similar just because
the EDCR just I think had nerves issue.
But it's not the end of the world. Feinberg
which is normal.
Still gonna be
like it seems like a lot of these players have a lot of
replace it. And that's enough that Aquacord actually is going to be in here first. Kind of surprising to see.
Find the fraud.
No,
I love Fine.
I don't know. Honestly, I think it's really close because again, Feinberg's like 5 seconds delayed here.
So maybe I don't love Fine.
That's what I'm saying. He had a little stream freeze or something there. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but yeah, they are like completely neck and neck. I think at this point.
None of the top 4 have won.
I think he had a pretty significant lead and lost it though. And now we see this treasure bastion, both runners running right for it.
He won.
Dude, him winning. Was that the fortress to the right as well? I think I might have seen
someone like low-key crazy. Didn't he beat like
so both runners now going to be able to routes. I mean, this is just very linear. Looks like a very clean nether here, assuming this treasure is nice. The annoying thing, of course, about treasure is that you sometimes have to glow dar, or you have to find a way to figure out where the fortress is. But here we can just see it right there,
now,
totally open, and that's what you love to see on a
You're going to see FireBreathMan in the top 100.
Scary from Aquacord here, having struck a ton of gold, a little bit panicky. So suddenly Feinberg's going to be in the lead, not in terms of time only, but also the health management, the food. It maybe isn't super punishing. We do have a golden apple, and I think the fort is only 1 pearl throw away, but this is just a little bit shaky gameplay from Aquacord here, taking 3, 4, maybe even 5 hits from piglins here.
Yeah, taking a lot of damage, and of course on the DT seeds is a little bit unfortunate. You want to save that hunger as much as you possibly can. We don't have a lot of food here. We only have 16 raw flesh, I believe, with no gapples. So gonna be now using the TNT here from Aquacord. We'll have to see if Feinberg does something similar. Doesn't look like he is going to do that at all. So maybe saves a little bit of time there, but does still have
look at this boat
a
play from Aquacord too. He pre-placed a boat. I was wondering if he was placing that just for desync, but I think it's actually part of the route, using that boat to gain a couple blocks of height there. This little micro kind of speaks to the fact that Aquacord may be a little bit more up to date on all of the new learnings, and MCSR Feinberg playing a bit more traditionally, but is just ahead. Sometimes it's just the macro that really matters. The micro doesn't matter nearly as much, and I think we might be seeing that in this matchup.
18 obby here for Aquacord, and we do see at least 14 pearls here. Has some more gold to trade, but is not trading it. And there we go. Now gonna check the trades here. Decent explosives, not the most ever, but it's not too bad. We have 30 obby, so we're good on that front. We got plenty of pearls. Maybe just wanted to wait for one more trade here as we see Feinberg sending it off.
And look at this. So Feinberg curled into the lava. Aquacord deciding to boat down to the side. I think this makes a lot more sense for Aquacord because he's already used his golden apple. Feinberg still has that, so maybe a bit more direct with the line. But I think overall, it's a better play from Aquacord here. No, Feinberg's at the spawner, nerdy. Aquacord is going to be a little bit slower there. And I think it was just the damage that he took early on in the seed kind of coming back to bite him here now. Feinberg's got his TNT set up. Aquacord now just getting to the spawner.
I just want to remind everyone that Feinberg's stream is also 5 seconds delayed. And obviously we'll try and fix that whenever we can. But for the time being, just keep in mind that if you see Feinberg ahead, add 5 seconds to whatever that lead is, and he is even more ahead, right? So Feinberg having a good start to this seed so far. We'll have to see if he can close this out. Though I will say, I feel like Aquacord's ends games in general are very good, and we've seen today have been on point. So definitely wouldn't be surprised if we see Aquacord claw back some of this time. Feinberg on his second rod here, and now going to be blinding out.
I missed so much.
Gonna get some.
I looked down for
first,
2 minutes in there, and
while we see Aquacord here having blown up the spawner, going to be killing some of these blazes and getting some of those rods that we saw from Feinberg just a moment ago.
So I was asking.
Not a ton of explosives here from Feinberg. It says 8 on the graphic, but I think he only has 3 bed, 1 anchor, nerdy.
Ooh, true.
He might not even be able to go
I'm
for
such an awkward position in speedrunning too.
So maybe he's gonna
too good to be like in mid-offs, but I'm way too bad to ever be in something like this. So it's just like I need to hit that I need to get good.
So Aquacord decided to craft 4 beds instead of a bow. Interesting.
Oh my god! Oh, and Aquacord takes a lot of damage here. Can he get the fire res off on half a heart?
Oh my god!
Wow!
And now he's got a hunger
super
reset.
Clutch play from Aquacord. Barely able to survive that. That was so scary, but he was able to barely get that off in time. But that's still not good. Probably, maybe even see a hunger reset here in the overworld at this point.
Above the water.
And Feinberg here, meanwhile, not going for the hunger reset, just pearling 2 coordinates.
Oh my god! Fine. Please.
He can't get another pearl off, has to eat.
I think the main thing here, nerdy, is Aquacord. He's gonna be going for 0 here with 4 bed, 1 anchor. Not the most comfortable 0. Very hard to hit like a universal side setup with that. Feinberg ahead, but I think he only has the resources for a perch. And so it's gonna be very interesting. I mean, perch has been working out for him in this playoff, so curious to see if that works for him. Aquacord has done a hunger reset, stumbling a little bit with his bow, maybe a little bit shaky gameplay.
Well, I can't find.
But the question is, what does the stronghold look like? Does Feinberg has a spike that he likes? Only on 3 hearts here. There's a creeper. There's a zombie. He's got nothing so far, and the whole time this is giving Aquacord time to catch up. And remember, he's got 0. Feinberg does not.
Yeah,
Feinberg's
absolutely.
Still kind of pushing this back section.
There it is. Yeah, it does find it. Does force that spike that he liked off the off the start of that stronghold, and it's working out great for him as he does find the portal room here. We see Aquacord significantly behind, but as you mentioned there, with the ability to potentially hit a 0, let's see what the 0 is. It's very open, so that again is giving Aquacord a little bit better of a chance here. It's back. Is Feinberg gonna go for it? Looks like he might actually.
He only has.
I thought we only had 4 explosives. Are we really gonna send this?
Explosives.
Wait,
we're sending it. Maybe he's going for the 2+2. Wants to redeem himself. Does not want to rely on purchase here. There's a low dragon, but he gets it, and that's not good damage, nerd. That's not good damage. This is definitely not going to kill it.
He's gonna have to chase it down.
It's not gonna even come close to killing it.
This doesn't break crystal, so he has the crystal, but this is a monstrous amount of damage. It's not going to work out for him here. Interestingly, though, Feinberg does have arrows. He does have the bow. So if
he dies. Oh man, I would have loved to see that.
Aquacord, though, Aquacord is almost certainly going for a 0 here. This is gonna be a hard 0. He does not have a bow, does not have a crossbow. He's going to be needing to do aggressive damage, very aggressive damage here. And he's messed up the pearl. This might be a saving grace for him here because he's not going to be going for 0 potentially. He's not going for 0 anymore. This is too tall of a tower to hit. And so the messed up pearl, I think actually.
I mean, it's like
for the sure. Yeah.
Stick to the perch, fine.
That's wild. There we have it, 11:42. So
okay,
and you did get it right. So 2 for 2 on the grand, excuse me, on the 3rd place match. Not bad, Parker. Not bad at all.
I'll be right back.
And our picks were our picks are totally safe as well for our overall predictions. So I'm feeling we're good in that way. But yes, we do have a village. Makes sense. Again, Feinberg maybe wanting a little more food on this seed, perhaps. Wanting to once again play a seed with lots of decisions. Honestly, in that overworld, we saw Feinberg save a lot of time, even though he did end up messing up the portal. He still entered the nether first, or very close to first. And so I think just wanting to sort of continue those kinds of seeds as much as possible. The village gives you lots of opportunities to make different decisions from your opponent. And I think that's exactly what Feinberg wants to see. So we'll have to see if he can transfer that into a win. But I think that seed pick totally makes sense from Feinberg.
Yeah, his early routing seems to be a little bit better. You know, in general, the matchups against Aquacord, people seem to be taking an early lead on him, but he's kind of playing really well in the latter half. So if Aquacord can match that same speed, maybe making the correct decisions on what lava pools to go. I know on the last seed, he really forced the desert, and Feinberg found a lava pool that was next to a river. So if he can find that same metaphorical river lava pool from last seed, I think it'll look even more promising for Aquacord moving here into this village seed. But I guess it could be a variety of village seeds, Nerdy. Are we ever going to get a snowy village?
Oh, true. Yeah, I usually have us predict the village type. Okay, I'm going to say this is the Acacia Village, Parker. This is the Acacia Village. Okay. Yeah, that's my prediction. What about you?
I think last time you said Acacia, I went with you. I'll go opposite. I'll go plains. I'll go plains.
Okay. That's a little safe, but you never know. Maybe we'll get something. Maybe we'll get something exciting like an Acacia or a snowy. I would love to see something like that. That would be cool. But yeah, maybe I'm biased here. But yeah, I am looking forward to this match. It's gonna be good. Love to see it. There we go. Looks like the stream delay is a little bit off there. So like 3 seconds now. So it's been fixed a bit, but
now. Or no, I guess sorry.
No, I think it's the exact same. But just again, something to keep in mind while we're watching these. A lot of these matches have been super close.
Am I just crazy?
So that it could end up mattering from our viewing perspective. And we now have.
I think they're fixed now, though.
Oh, are they fixed? Yeah, there we go.
A little
beautiful.
Bit of delay on Aquacord's screen, but now they're neck and neck. This is exactly what we want as viewers, and it is a Desert Temple seed. Feinberg going for some early sticks, Aquacord going for some early beds, abandoning the sticks, maybe not as punishing because we have trees right next to it. We have enough iron to where we need to kill the golem. So now our focus is going to be drawn to where's our water, where's our flint. Aquacord has 7 apples, Feinberg has 7 apples, so maybe you don't even push for hay bales as hard. as you might.
7 apples.
This sort of depends on where this lava pool is, I think.
You can also save the apples to make golden
wood
apples
types.
for faster
Aquahorde
movement.
going oak, Feinberg going dark oak.
Okay.
I think dark oak
is interesting.
Maybe slightly better.
What? Yeah, I feel like I kind of like the dark oak play. I think that makes sense from Fine, able to then craft the shovel. But just, having just a 1 wood type, I feel like is always nice in your inventory.
I guess that's what
and just being able to very cleanly mine 1 tree and get all the wood you could ever dream of. Feinberg is going to be looking for the lava pool now after having gotten that bread and 2 beds here from Fine. We'll have to see if the obviously last seed, the explosive count, he would have really loved to have 2 more beds. So could definitely end up mattering if this is a low explosive situation. Once again, going to get some flint on the way to presumably the lava pool. I don't know about you. I didn't see the lava pool, but maybe it was over here.
Either. But both players are pushing this plains biome. It's a little bit nice because we can get flint from the river. But I guess they probably saw this off of spawn, maybe something that we didn't see. But Feinberg is going to be maintaining that lead, kind of asserting his dominance as the better overworld player. We'll see what the Nether's like, though. As Aquahorde really isn't that far behind.
Yeah, Aquahorde much closer than... Yeah, good routing from both runners. And we do see Feinberg now right on top of this housing bastion. So beautiful stuff to see. This could be a quick seed, and now I'm gonna start the route. I don't think we saw the fortress there, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on exactly where that is. But this seed has the potential, Parker, to be very, very quick if this housing ends up being nice and smooth from here. Which usually housing is. I feel like housing is so nice, it's so clean, and it's so consistent.
Yeah, and we already have our 5 obsidian chests, so an even better argument for that fact. We don't have, I guess we have a decent amount of food, so that's probably not going to be mattering a ton here. Both players taking slightly different ways of routing the top chests, but it doesn't look like it's mattering a ton here. We're seeing some pie charts getting set up here. Not sure exactly where this fort is going to be. It could be a little bit awkward. This is a pretty buried housing bastion. We have some terrain open up to the left here, so probably going to see Feinberg exit left to check the quadrants. Aquahorde's still checking his trades now, though.
And Feinberg getting the breadcraft off here. Has the opportunity to maybe make a gap if you want on this seed. I don't know exactly. We'll have to see exactly how the trades go, but it looks like maybe neither runner are going to be going for that. I don't know. Did they see the fort? I thought that we didn't. Yeah, it looks like Aquahorde using the pie chart. Feinberg has not done so yet, I believe. You're going to be doing that now. And we should find that it's sort of in the direction of the front bit of the housing here. Oh, no, I think it's the other way, actually. Looks like it's the direction you just checked there. And
it looks like it's negative X. So Aquahorde maybe is already pie-raid, so he's out, isn't wasting the same time that Feinberg did looking for the fortress. Both sort of purling onto this upper warped section. It looks like it's opening up rather well here. Feinberg sees the fortress. Aquahorde not too far behind, and this is another lava ocean fortress, so there's the ability to play for strays here. Really consolidate the strays onto the fortress when there's so much lava around, something we saw talked about by ECR in an interview. But Aquahorde is at a spawner. It's weird because there's lava all over. So maybe you force a different spawner. Aquahorde's got 3 strays here. Feinberg now at a spawner that doesn't have lava, so he's going to be able to play for this, while Aquahorde is still searching for that same spawner.
Yeah, it looks like Feinberg here able to get the double blaze bed off as well, using those 2 beds that we got from the village. And meanwhile, Aquahorde has just now arrived at the spawner. Gonna also be going for a double blaze bed with the 2 beds that he got from the village. So you love to see those come in handy. But there we go. Aquahorde actually taking a little bit of damage here on 3 hearts now. Should be okay, but scared me there for a second.
Gold, though, right?
We saw Aquahorde last time in the last fortress get down to half a heart. So it is... I'm a little scared watching Aquahorde, but I think he is doing just fine. We now see... Yeah, I know. He's on 6 rods. Just all these strays. I mean, yeah. Whoa. I guess just able to play all the strays and catching up, saving a lot of time on Fine. As we see Fine just waiting on the blazes to spawn in here. And there's the blind from Aquacord. Now checking the eye measurement here. Looks like we'll have to see how close it is. But yeah, I mean, great stuff from Aquacord, able to play around those strays extremely well. And now we see FireBreath here as getting those 12 eyes just a bit behind, as Aquacord now having measured.
I got this from the game I won too. That they
not
lost.
pre-crafted, I don't think.
$250 shirt,
so,
by the way, guys.
I mean, maybe that could end up mattering, but pretty significant lead at this point for Aquacord, as FireBreath's getting the measurement off, while we see Aquacord getting the pre-crafts off and getting to the coordinates as soon as he can.
Yeah, he's got a lot of beds, a lot of explosives. I mean, both players do. And he's going back into a fortress in another spotter. I think this is a different fortress, and he's really utilizing this hallway to travel where he needs to. Has the gold picks. Not sure if Feinberg is going to be able to craft the same amount of gold picks here, but looks like had a little bit of a weird and slow measuring split. So Awkward gaining even more time here. I mean, the strays are looking really good today, Nerdy. We're seeing the stray plays be very beneficial.
Aquacord here is building to the coordinates. We are getting close. It seems Feinberg trying to claw back anytime he can. And now building the portal at around 720 here.
I'm doing good.
To enter the stronghold. There we have it. So going to be, looks like maybe down mid, perhaps. We'll have to see. Is this
here?
Yeah.
I mean, you have
to get ready for the harder reset.
You have 4. I mean,
he's got a good spike.
There it is. Yes, it is.
Wormholes into it.
Wow.
So the fact that there's a different stronghold, not good for the Feinberg situation. Aquacord got a clean spike here. And even though Feinberg's building his portal, Aquacord should be taking the win here. Let's pay attention to the 0. Actually, how many pearls does he have?
So many bets.
It's closed.
Okay, so he should be fine. 058. Buried.
This could be tough.
Doesn't have a gold pick. It's back. This actually could be tough. I don't think Feinberg has a gold pick either. Awkward only going to be able to push to Y90 here, presumably. Pushing.
Feinberg here.
Universal side setup. I mean, he has a ton of explosives, so he should be able to hit this, but if it flies, it doesn't fly.
Wow,
this is great damage here.
Yep. Should just be
beautiful.
Very clean.
This we can see.
Not much Feinberg can do there. Dude, Parker just
prove himself
staring into my soul, like
as well.
So funny.
So I'll be curious to see if both these runners go the same way, both stopping at this early
I hate Barry Treasure.
Feinberg has the gold axe.
I am not looking forward to having to learn this one day.
Very interesting.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you make of that? Which play do you like more?
I think, I mean, typically the Iron Axe is better, right? You don't have to like pre-craft one in the Bastion for killing blazes. Iron Axes are just better because the gold axes don't have enough durability.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Sword.
I ain't complaining,
so I think the gold axe is actually the more correct play because you only need to use the golden axe to like break a crafting table. Everything else in the run, you should just be using the diamond sword.
I think that absolutely that's a great analysis there, Parker. And we see Feinberg finding the ravine a little bit sooner here, so able to enter just a couple seconds ahead of Aquacord here as we check out this nether. Wow, right on to the bridge bastion here. Just has to, we see Feinberg has to staircase up to the chalice, but overall a very, very good looking seed to start. We're trying to right click on that side of the little pillar there of the bridge. Struggling a little bit. We see Aquacord making a little bit more aggressive for the movement, but it does work out. And placing the door as well. Nice.
You guys see that?
Using every block that he can. Save as much time as he can. And we see this bridge looks like got lots of options for how we want to play it. The right side looks good. I'm not sure if the left side's good, but probably just going to see them play the right triple here, as now we're going to get the aggros off. And these runners are just going to start their route with Aquacord just trailing a little bit behind, but not too far behind whatsoever.
If I get in, it might be the first event I play in like 20 years.
Be a close match with this Bastion. We're probably going to be getting the same amount of pigs here.
Oh my
Maybe
God.
a little bit of
Aquacord is so clean.
Gameplay, but both getting their auto funnel set up here. We have the diamond picks. We're not going to have to wait
so
as much for obsidian, so maybe you don't even go to check the other side. We get obsidian in this side, so almost certainly going to be getting our 20 obsidian set nice and easy from both of these runners. And the terrain is maybe a little bit strange. I think it opened up. Yeah, it opens up to the side here. We haven't seen the fortress yet, so that's going to be the big question of where to go. We'll see if Aquacord can make up any time. Feinberg did enter first, so he should be leaving first. I think we got a decent amount of picks from both.
Yeah, don't even necessarily need 20 obby if the obby, I think that's what the main thing they're pace locked by right now, but they can of course leave on lower obby if they need to with that diamond pick. Now we're going to see what seems to be a pearl hang here from Feinberg. Yes, indeed, and probably going to check the other side perhaps. Maybe not, maybe. I can't tell. Feinberg's movement's confusing me here. But yeah, it looks like he's not going to check the other side. At least not yet, and just going to see if these trades will clutch up. We've got not too many pearls as well. Only 11 pearls there.
See you later.
Let's see the obby count. 22.
Aquacor's
beautiful.
Out first, though. Oh, no,
wow, yeah.
They're so close. Aquacord sending
I think it's
a pearl hang off to the left more. And so actually, even though they're entering the same time, Aquacord maybe plays the Bastion a second or two faster than Feinberg. So they're both running down the same hallway now. Feinberg decides to go off the path. I think I like this play from him. He's going to be in more Soul Sand Valley, but no, it's not working out here. Aquacord is at a spawner, has two strays.
Feinberg, though.
Feinberg's also at a spawner, but it's enclosed.
So totally different spawners. And I think we have plenty of explosive, if I'm not mistaken here. It looks like 12 explosives total. So double blaze bed. The fact that it's enclosed shouldn't necessarily matter. But oh man, there's a wither skeleton. Scared me a little bit there for a second, but it is all good. Feinberg has cleared out the way. Meanwhile, Aquacord playing this open spawner. It's a little bit sometimes awkward. You have to bridge out here. I mean, these runners are totally used to doing this, but Feinberg does not have to deal with the fact that there's no blocks below him. And so I guess you could see that as a little bit of an edge for Feinberg, but in either case, both runners very, very close. I mean, theoretically, they are far enough away that we could see a different stronghold, but it's definitely something that is not guaranteed. Most of the time, we see the same one, so we'll have to see, keep an eye on that. But let's see with Feinberg getting the blind off here.
Yeah, really, and just ranking through these blazes. Aquacord only on one rod, though, according to the tracker. So I guess the rates are just not very good. We should have the same spawns, right? Spawns are standardized even if you're at different spawners.
So
Feinberg had a swamp biome. Interesting, but the blind looks pretty good. Is that 190 blocks? It is. Feinberg going to be portal breaking. Let's see if he pulls this off. Does get it.
Beautiful stuff.
So his stronghold looking a lot better than Aquacord's. We don't have Ninja Brain Bot on Aquacord's screen, but presumably it's got to be farther than 190 blocks like Feinberg's.
For sure. I mean, yeah, these rates just not necessarily the best. Slowing down these runners. They want to be going so much faster. They have nothing to do, just kind of waiting around here. They want to go so much
faster. I think they do.
To figure out what they can even do. We see Aquacord does get another spawn here. There's the spawn for Feinberg.
Aquacord honestly could go for more wood here. He has a lot of wood in the inventory. I'd be surprised if he doesn't realize. I mean, there's warped logs right next to him, and like he has enough explosives. He's probably comfortable with 7. But if you mess up, then it could be bad. Killing 4. I mean, the rates are starting to drop now. Has 4. Only needs 2 more. Feinberg also getting some good.
I guess he just doesn't want to get the extra.
But beds. Still just waiting, Nerdy. It's just a waiting game. This is a slow.
Still on 10 eyes. We got a pearl hang there from Aquacord, so I guess a nice little time save. But is that only 8 eyes for Aquacord?
Did we just drop extra?
He's a blaze behind.
Yeah, I guess he is. I don't recall any strays that happened. There's 3 spawns here, 4 spawns here. 1 drops, 2 drops. So Aquacord is going to be out. Feinberg presumably out at the same split.
There we
go.
And
it's just a question of how far away is Aquacord? Like, where is this?
It looks like he's must have like had a rod drop or something. But yeah.
Okay, so he loses his boat. That's interesting. That could matter. But he also has this really close blind here. He's going to be in the stronghold first. I thought Feinberg may be ahead with his blind, but Aquacord having a similarly good one. Aquacord getting a good spike going.
What do you mean his house catches on fire midstream?
Checking this really weird wraparound, and it pays off. Here's the portal room. He doesn't even need to hunger reset. And so if he hits the 0, he's going to be securing his spot at 3rd place. Feinberg finds it as well, but the 0 is open. Aquacord has
plenty of beds here. Oh, this should be so hittable for Aquacord. Yeah, a great Easy 0 for Aquacore to be able to hit and potentially close out this match. Let's see if he can do it. FireBreath also, of course, is going to go for the 0. Both of the runners should hit it, but Aquacore is so far ahead.
You distracted me so much, I didn't even know that they're both killing the dragon.
Honestly.
Oh my god.
Did Aquacore mess it up? Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I mean,
oh my god.
I think he still kills, but this is lovely.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Wait, if Feinberg 2+2,
I don't know who's gonna
win here. Hold on.
I actually don't know. I actually don't know who won.
Aquacord messed it up by 2 or 3 rotations. Doesn't have the boat. Has to go down. Feinberg's in the portal, waiting. This might matter. I don't know who won.
I don't know either. Who won? Did Aquacord win 3rd place, or are we going to a game 4?
Oh!
Aquacord wins it!
By like 3
Wow!
By like
barely
3.
Takes the win.
My gosh!
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
My gosh! We need somebody to tell us how close that was. The dragons died almost the exact same time. Like literally, and Aquacord didn't have the boat too. He just missed. I think 2 of his arrows went through the dragon, so it completely threw off his 0.
But against Feinberg, a very impressive performance. Taking Infume as well to a game 5. So it was like he did not go out easily in that.
1 seed for a reason. I mean,
damn, it's 7 games.
Is absolutely dominant. And anything can happen. I mean, the thing that I'm most excited about, we lost the Feinberg Loki game. I was actually so excited to watch that again. But what I'm excited about in this grand finals is we just get a new winner. We get a new winner. Like that's what's exciting.
See, like. These two play probably the most ranked.
We are in space now.
Yeah, look at how many games they both played. I would
actually make.
Infume probably played an extra
water. I actually really like that.
Wow.
If you realize this, I wonder if you could jump off, die, and then use the death, like respawn invulnerability to get down. I wonder if that could have been a cool play. But both players making their way down here. EDCR with a lot more health, which could matter depending on the food situation in this temple. But Infume is going to have the lead here. Diamond pickaxe as well, which is really nice. And 4 golden apples, so that is not going to be nearly a concern.
But that's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was looking especially at the rotten flesh and seeing they only had 13. And
I don't think I need to practice for events or anything like that hard. Like, I think I would benefit from practicing type deal.
But my first thought would be to just jump off, die, and use the spawn immunity as well.
Is really helpful. So the fact that they play so much is just really helpful. I feel like if Hacks played as much as these guys did, Hacks would be
the water,
miles better than
he's found the trees and the lava pool and the water all nicely together.
I just know he always goes through.
Whereas for Infume, he's now having to kind of take a little bit more time, messes up his
and he's crazy. So I always just think he doesn't play that much.
Which is just gonna lose him a lot of little micro
he
time
plays a lot
here
less. That's
as
what
well.
I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what EDCR went for is really
if I have to give bold predictions,
or the woodlight a little bit earlier than Infume. But Infume notably is going to get the gravel here, and if it's not a fast woodlight from EDCR,
consistent with going faster, and EDCR wins if Infume messes up trying to go fast.
Now, using the TNT,
like I think Infume's going to try to make decisions
the water
that
placement, but not a big deal. And EDCR still doesn't have a light yet.
Not like a wrong,
with getting some more wood,
but to try to go faster.
While that's happening, Infume has the portal built and is going to be.
It's either going to work out really well for him, or it's going to be very detrimental because like
to get the gravel.
EDCR,
so while he was taking time and being a little bit slower, getting to the lava pool, he actually spotted the gravel and made the decision to go back to find it. And now EDCR is still waiting to get that woodlight, but Infume doesn't immediately see the bastion, so it's kind of assessing the terrain, and is having to dig through the wall here as EDCR finally enters the nether, but it's not going to be a kind of easy journey towards the bastion.
No, not at all.
EDCR trying to look for a different way to go.
Trying to go up this
not trying to go through the
here,
wall.
And then you're going to see if the
trying to see if he can go
around left while
using the blocks to do a head hitter.
From EDCR
I don't think this is worth it. It seems like too far of a
long way
off
course.
I'm saying the exact same thing.
Nearly 180
degrees
backwards from the bastion. Going to try and find a way that this opens up, but
and he's using all his blocks like it's
much earlier.
Every single one of his blocks are being used. Found some open land. You'd be able to see the bastion a lot easier now.
Huge lead. But I think this is actually going to maybe even be...
Stop plagiarizing Curve, dude.
I think this is going to be so nice.
Great minds think alike. It's like we were born on the same day.
This terrain, especially on the high ground here, is going to be really nice. And he also has a great sightline for a fortress potentially as well.
Yeah, I actually really like EDCR making the decision there to go around, because the Bastion's on the screen for both of the runners now, but I think it's helped EDCR make up a lot of time. Whereas, Infume had to spend a lot of time digging through the walls. EDCR is going a lot higher up. He might check this room portal as well. He's going to on the way, or at least grab the gold block.
Golden carrots.
That's gonna be huge. 12 golden carrots.
That just means the whole entire time EDCR can play way more aggressive because of the food.
Infume has to manage his food unknowingly so incredibly well here. Otherwise, it's basically game over on the spot with how aggressively 12 golden carrots is going to allow EDCR to play here. And the thing that's really nice is both runners are getting set up for this double triple. I think EDCR saw the fortress as well. We'll have to keep an eye out on it. It is a little bit hard to tell with the bit rate and stuff with the runners, but I'm almost positive EDCR saw the fortress on the way over here, and Infume has no idea.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure that EDCR saw it, like in the corner of his screen because he was so high up.
Not eating
but
yet,
yeah, being
though.
able to grab 12 golden carrots, he can take, almost as much damage as he wants to. He's completely set for the whole seed. He probably will still have golden carrots left over at the end of the match. So,
easily.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing that this really matters for is
I just don't see how
of the pearls.
EDCR can lose this round.
So many pearls here.
Like,
EDCR is going to not have to think twice and basically can throw a pearl for literally any movement that he wants, which is going to be
as long as he gets
huge
enough
for this entire run. And yes, they have 4 golden apples, but I mean, you'd be surprised with how much you pearl, how quickly that can go away if you're not careful or takes too much unnecessary damage. And that just
they also have 5 golden apples.
Anything that EDCR has to think about with that is fully nullified and can just focus on other parts of the run.
Infume setting up a pearl hang.
Yeah, both runners getting a good pearl hang out, both in the same direction. So Infume either did see the fort or EDCR is out. But Infume either did see the fort or
11
had Pirate for it while he was doing the route. But EDCR is going to be, even though he entered later because of his wood light, because of his terrain
decisions. Look at this. Look at exactly what I'm talking about. EDCR literally just pearling through the whole fortress because he just can. Because he literally just has unmatched food, just doesn't matter. Can just throw
Wait, but Infume leaving on 13 pearls
to do so. And runs into about 47 magma cubes in this hallway. So has to be a little bit more careful, but is going to be able to get up here and just try and find a way into the good part of this fortress. But Infume, while we're talking, isn't the good part of the fort, but only withers as his strays this time right now.
Yeah, and EDCR does find a couple of strays, and he sees the spawner as well. Infume, I think, still doesn't see the spawner, but yeah, looking for strays, but
are 4-letter names the ones that are really uncommon, or is it
3-letter names that are really low-key, really uncommon? 13 pearls. That's it. That's nothing. So missed at least 1 pearl trade, maybe 2
we love Curryway.
From the fortress or from the bastion. Way less explosives as well. I mean, 6 is fine because you can also just use the TNT to blow up the spawner, so it's just completely whatever.
3 letters
but
exist.
Not sure where Infume lost the pearls to, and this is looking like.
Oh my god!
I mean, Infume's done a good job to keep up pace so far, but these resources.
Yeah, but the thing is,
golden carrots,
Infume only has 1 more run flesh up, but he has 3 more golden apples or 2 more golden apples. Like you can still aggressively pearl, but he can't because
and amazingly, EDCR was just sort of chugging the golden apples like no tomorrow, but still has 10 golden carrots, and we know now EDCR's got more pearls. Is just going to have so much more freedom.
This is a free win, I think, for EDCR. He has everything going for him. He can aggressively pearl as long as the open terrain works out really well for him. I think
more
this is just a clear
for EDCR as well. So whether that was mistrades or extra blocks,
I guess they're on the same end of blaze count.
Block, but I don't think that was enough.
That's actually true. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, potentially he got an extra pearl trade or extra explosives.
Able to get out.
But, from just the variance play to go for that ruin portal has just given EDCR such a lead here.
And that variance is just because of taking that high ground. Infume, I don't think saw the ruin portal because of just going lower, committing to the dig.
EDCR.
Amazing terrain decision from EDCR that pays off in more ways than he originally thought. And I mean, is going to be out here
pearling.
Again. Can pearl so aggressively. This is his 4th golden apple he's eating and still has 9 golden carrots. Infume literally can do whatever he wants. 2 golden apples, which is great.
Infume basically having just to run.
This aggression that EDCR can play with, I mean, this is when he's at his best.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Infume is now out as well, but it's pretty far to get to these coordinates here. So EDCR
and
has just been able to do it so much faster.
It is a second ring stronghold for Infume. His chords are negative 6550. EDCR negative 160, 100. When was the last time we saw a second ring stronghold in play? It's got to be multiple
seasons. They went to
seasons.
different strongholds.
Crazy. And he's going to build first.
That's incredible. How? It's obviously different strongholds, but
Ravine for EDCR. Now. We're not even in starter for EDCR. And Infume hears it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be able to dig on it.
Oh my god.
A little shaky there, but
oh my god, but only has one pearl.
Apples, so doesn't need to hunger.
Can't zero.
Wow, very far.
But he can't zero. I forgot he can't zero, Rose. Unless he's gonna try and go for the buildup. This is possible because of how low dragons stay in rank. They stay one rotation lower than RSG. Infume can get to at least 86, probably 90 here, but is gonna have to go for some crazy offset on 90 on this 88 tower and has to bail. Decides not worth it. This is the game.
EDCR having to go through a
with
difficult
pearls. This is a free 0. So that's the difference. But EDCR really struggling on this spike. Didn't spawn in starter in a ravine. It could be down here. There is light, but I don't think this is it. I think it's just from the lava. And it's hard to tell EDCR's spike. I mean, he likes whatever's down here, but it's not anything that we're used to. And the longer it takes him in the stronghold, Rose, this could be the perch for Infume. I mean, it could be any second.
Oh my god, here's something.
Yeah, that's, it's just a case of waiting and see for Infume, but EDCR's digging up.
Did EDCR hear it?
So,
here's it.
Did
maybe?
He hear it?
Yes, he did.
Oh my god.
But if Infume gets a perch within the next 30 seconds, Infume will still win. Like, if this dragon goes in right now, it could still be Infume's game. The dragon's going in, and it is going to snap. But Infume's so far away, and there's breath in the way. It's going to be so close. Should be able to hit an anchor, and is going to be okay, and has the explosives. So,
wow.
With a crazy 3+1.
That's crazy. Able to win because of the nav on EDCR.
In the
That's
chest,
crazy.
which is kind of fun. Gonna allow these runners to make gold.
That seemed like it was EDCR's game, but just the nav was just so rough.
And then I think only 4 or so nuggets needed. Yeah, 4 nuggets.
I really gave up on.
Not too bad at all. So not gonna rely fully on the guaranteed 3 iron chest in the bastion. And both runners gonna go for the chickens here.
No faith.
Yeah, and also interestingly, both lighting the chickens on fire. You don't need to do any extra damage because once you light the chicken on fire, it just dies. So you're saving time there. You just have to go back and kind of pick up the chicken afterwards.
Absolutely.
Both entering basically the same time. Yeah.
Again, Infume seems to be like making a decision a little bit quicker than EDCR here.
EDCR playing a lot more.
EDCR just kind of hesitating.
Hesitating.
Yeah, hesitating, going back and forth a little bit. And Infume does see the bastion is going to be treasure, but does see it first now, whereas EDCR was kind of hesitating, going back and forth, still not kind of 100%, I think, confident, still constantly kind of checking
getting more wood.
Their F3 to look for the spike, but is going to see the bastion now. But Infume is going to be there first, grabbing plenty of blocks with that golden pickaxe as well.
Yeah, and this is a treasure bastion. I feel like we haven't seen a treasure bastion in a hot second. This is bridging by EDCR, by the way, was just absolutely crazy. And immediately Glowdaring. Immediately. Like, way quicker on it than Infume.
Glowdaring?
Haven't seen Infume do it at all yet. Something to keep in mind, of course, at this high level with the treasure bastion coming out. But Infume getting the gold, or the iron pickaxe, excuse me. EDCR getting it now. Gonna have to go all the way back down to start the route. Infume still ahead here. The gold pickaxe as well is super nice for treasure. But this Glowdar for EDCR that he started could be really nice. Because Infume, as I believe, doesn't even do Glowdar.
Yeah, and neither runner obviously saw the fortress, so potentially Infume's going to either have to go and break the spawner or is going to have to spend a little bit more time looking around as he's doing so now to try and find where the fortress is, or making the decision to kind of send the quadrants.
I'd have to be told what you're looking for. But it's really complex, but one thing I'm unsure if
Infume actually picked up the cooked chicken of the ones that he killed. I'm waiting for him to go back and he did. Okay, so he has 3 and EDCR has 2. So
Is it something
not
that like you should
like
only
a
really
big
learn if you're like
difference,
top 100?
but just keeping an eye, obviously a low food seed with it being a ruin portal, so it's just worth keeping an eye on the food situation here. It's going to have a big impact in terms of how aggressive they can be as they leave the bastion here, as EDCR takes a little bit of damage from a crossbow piglin as well.
Yeah, I mean, no reason to go bottom besides breaking a spawner. The obby chests in this bastion are absolutely crazy. Keep an eye on the gold barters here as well. Infume ahead by a lot so far still. ECR organizing inventory. Infume maybe getting ready to leave here. A really nice organized inventory. Has the pre-crafts ready to go. Heading out this direction. I'm not sure if he saw the fort or if we're just sending direction. No, definitely
going,
see it.
I think
we're
different
just
direction.
Wide here looking for anything. Trying to send the quadrants here. While EDCR has probably a much better idea because of doing Glodar, lowering and increasing the render to reload the spawner at the fortress, give it more particles, something. Aquacord explained it so good yesterday, and I already forget entirely how he did it. But Infume really struggling to find it, and is maybe rolling all the way back to the treasure going a completely different direction.
So would you use a different...
I think having to send the complete opposite direction that he chose, but EDCR still not 100% sure on direction, is still having to take the time to do an extra
low amount of
scan here.
Still.
Is kind of raising and lowering the render distance quite a bit. It seems like potentially the fortress is buried, or it's not super obvious where it is.
And Rose, the thing to watch out for here too, neither runner has a lot of pearls to work with. So actually getting to this fortress at this point is going to be much more time consuming than it would be otherwise because of how little pearls they have. And also on EDCR's screen, because of the low rate of the render, I mean, has passed maybe 15 hoglins on his screen. Like, just absolute chaos on the side of EDCR. Infume really committing to this direction now. Still not seeing anything. Now, finally on the wide macro gets it, but is down to 14 pearls.
Damn.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to throw another one. Otherwise, he's not going to have enough blocks to be able to get there. EDCR, interestingly, I think, stopping to kill some of the many hoglins on his screen because he's on very low health. You know, Infume's on 2.5 hearts. He can't throw another pearl. He doesn't have any food left. So EDCR, I guess, taking advantage of the fact that he knows that Infume is not in the fortress, even though he's about to, but taking advantage now to grab that food. He gets 8 pork chops as well from those 2 hoglins.
Oh my gosh. Still trying to Glodar here, maybe, but has the pearl. I think the way that EDCR is going now is the right direction. I think it's more to the left for EDCR. But Infume falls again on the speed bridge, down to 1 heart in the lava. Can't really do anything and is on slightly lower render. So, it's a Soul Sand Valley Fortress. Weird things can happen. Gonna smartly try and go for a hunger reset here. But it's so awkward because of the lava everywhere, so finally decides to just build up, deal with it. EDCR committing these pearls here, still not seeing the spawner. Now he's down to 14 pearls, and this is just an absolute travesty for EDCR here. Just so unfortunate. Can't find it, even though through even with the Glodar, you just can't find it.
Like, this is crazy.
Finally, now getting to the fortress.
Oh wait, he found it.
Yeah, and I think it's now there on EDCR's screen. Yeah. I for a second.
Fortresses though, right?
Yeah, it is. I think Infumes is in a Soul Sand Valley, and EDCR is still in the Crimson. Unless this is the bad part, so unless the good part is gonna turn out into the same part as Infumes, but I think they might be. Wait, I just saw a flash of the coordinates, and wait for Infume to press F3 again. Hopefully, Infume does now see the spawner and plenty of strays as well.
At the spawner, the strays are
still
huge. I mean, it could be the same spawner. Here's a crimson tree in the way for EDCR. So definitely could be. I mean, that's not what he wants to see there. Infume gonna get the blaze bed off now. Yeah, I mean, this is just
found the good part.
Tough day for EDCR. I mean, maybe it's still not though.
I don't think it's definitely different. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fully in a Crimson now, and Infume in a Soul Sand Valley. So potentially different strongholds again as well.
Already both on 2 rods.
Both again still only 13
only
pearls
2,
for Infume, 14 for
blazes behind
for EDCR. depending on how many eyes there are in the portal as well, is going to affect if they're going to be able to hit a 0. If it's a back 0, or if it's caged, like buried, they're not going to be able to reach the 0 in the first place anyway.
And notably, both runners are down to 4 explosives now, both committing to a double blaze bed, assuming that they're really not going to be able to go for the 0 here. I mean, like, oh wait, never mind. No. I don't know what. Like,
EDCR definitely has enough explosives. 6
explosives. Yep. I guess the wood count is what was stopping him on the overlay. Yeah, now can make 10. So never mind anything that I was saying. I didn't realize that wood was the bottleneck for EDCR. But Infu measuring first, has 4 rods already. But EDCR is not as far behind as you would think on 4 rods himself now, Rose. And the blind for Infu is 2,000 blocks with 13 pearls. That's not going to be the easiest thing to do.
Infu not able to really pearl anymore.
Yeah, it's going to take him a very long time
it's been
to
such
get
a
there.
low pearl.
He's got to travel through Soul Sand Valley, just
it's actually kind of crazy.
Stray blaze there on the way.
for EDCR.
Okay, well, so, may have taken him a lot longer to get to the fortress, but now, Infu may be leaving, but EDCR has a lot less of a distance to cover.
Literally just needs to
which
kill
means with
3 more
the very low
blazes,
pearl situation that we have, it's going to help make that a lot faster. I mean, Infume's having to do a lot of very kind of tactical dropping down here to be able to get to the right kind of Y level to build his portal, because he just has absolutely no pearls to be able to throw.
Yeah, I want to point something out here too. I mean, EDCR has 8 explosives for 0. Obviously, only 14 pearls total. So if it's a 0-eye, not every 0 is possible at all.
On cords already.
He has enough iron to go for ground 0. It's a very rare thing that we see in ranked playoffs because so many of these players can just hit 0. But an 8 explosive ground 0 would be possible. It's not the
pearling
easiest thing
again.
in the world, and these
If it's
runners
a
are not going to
full,
be the most experienced
if it's
with
a
doing
0-eye,
because they're so used to zeroing.
Portal frame,
I think
he just
it
can't
could be
zero.
something we see here maybe. Infu is going to be building the portal soon, but EDCR is going to be in the stronghold first here. It's going to be different strongholds again. Does the nav
looks good?
Be a little bit kinder to EDCR here? I mean, that looks like a pretty good spike for Infume. I'm not sure about EDCR, but it's Mineshaft for Infume, and there's the portal.
I just know it. I'm just so smart.
Also, Infume did throw one of his pearls to be able to get to his coordinates because he wasn't going to be able to bridge out there fast enough, so he only has 12.
Oh my god.
And he's grabbing Mineshaft wood.
Wow. But EDCR is able to go for the 0 here.
Very clean. Front 94, so 99 is going to be
I've been wrong
easy.
both games.
This dragon should not fly.
I've been wrong both times.
And after all of that, what a first 2 seeds. EDCR, barring disaster here, should have a pretty clean 0.
EDCR, I thought was just like completely out of it and wins the game. Like it's just like
hesitated a
down
little bit
40
less.
something seconds, like crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, they're very slow.
Village here in the best of 7 could be huge for either runner. It's another desert village. Lava pool right on the way, but the wood is a little bit far from the village, although it is close to the lava pool. Curious to see how they're going to handle it. Probably just grab 2 logs each. Yep, that is going to be the play. Grab some sticks on the way to the golem or the blacksmith, and then it should be off to the races from there.
Yeah, I think potentially you could see obviously both runners looking around in F5.
Do you guys think that
there is obviously a river sort of on both
Pokemon?
sides, but you're probably more likely to go back to the lava pool.
What do you guys think?
That you saw kind of when you spawned in, because there was a river nearby and that's where the trees are. But a little bit frustrating potentially with a bit of kind of backtracking needed. But
Oliver
both runners have found the blacksmith. They are going to have to kill
everything,
the golem. Both have
I just
made
realized that. I just put 2 and 2 together.
a stone sword as well, just to
You're
kind
like
of
the
kill the golem a little bit
right?
faster. Pretty much at the same point.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like the big boss.
Absolutely. I really like the stone sword play also because it allows them to like just have that pre-crafted for the blaze fight as well, which is really nice.
The big boss.
Infume spotting the gravel.
Be careful, guys.
A little bit quicker than EDCR, but both pretty much playing this nearly identically. I mean, it's a pretty linear overworld, so there's not really much variance here. It's a very small village. Everything is right in a line. And even going back to the wood here is going to be pretty straightforward. And crafting all the same stuff makes sense. So see who enters first. It's probably going to be Infume by a couple seconds, but maybe one runner decides to get a little bit more blocks than the other or something like that.
Yeah, very, very interestingly, just pretty much neck and neck. They both get the exact same amount of wood as well, but Infume going to be slightly ahead on the enter here, but pretty much neck and neck.
Maybe a 5-second lead or so for Infume here, if that. This Nether looks not amazing again for these runners. Maybe it opens just slightly here. Wow, look at this little opening that Infume finds through this.
I agree that the map shouldn't be so easy.
Going higher immediately, but not finding the same little outlet that Infume did. And that's going to be really punishing here as Infume now on the way to the Bastion. And EDCR struggling to figure out where to go. I think...
Excuse me.
I don't know
think he's going the wrong way.
He's got a loop, right? He's got to go left, I think.
Yeah, I think he has to go back on himself, basically. I think he does now see the Bastion and the fortress is right there, but definitely cost him a lot more time with his terrain decisions there, as opposed to Infume, who's just well underway with his treasure route.
Yeah, Infume looks like in a
starting really low. Gonna have to
but
go
anything
through...
can happen. This
Never
lava
mind, not gonna go through the staircase.
On the treasure is gonna be a little bit awkward. I'm also paying attention to EDCR's block count. Not incredible to have that little blocks for treasure. I really like that damage steel play though with that piglin. Really smart heads up play from EDCR, but gets hit off.
Oh my goodness.
Just barely there. And while all that's happening, Infume, not a care in the world, just doing a normal treasure bastion route, solidly in the lead.
Yeah, I think EDCR might just...
I've been wrong every single time.
Okay, no, it's going back to re-aggro the pigs on the bridge. I was wondering if he was just going to go straight up and kind of leave them, but costing him more time now. So whereas before they were kind of maybe about 5 seconds apart from each other, I think Infume has significantly more of a lead here, just because of EDCR's experience with the terrain and kind of falling off there. But luckily, he didn't die, at least. Was able to save it. We got so excited by him doing the damage cancel with the flint and steel. He then did get knocked
off. If I say EDCR is going to win, it reverse psychology.
It was still a really cool play. Unfortunately, cool plays do not save you time all the time.
But I don't think Infume's going to win.
Crafting another bed to get the double blaze bed off.
Get it?
Has a bunch of stuff ready to go. Iron Axe ready as well.
Never mind.
Should be pretty much good to leave here any second. 30 obsidian, 18 pearls. I mean, what else could he want? Is going to be heading out the back here. We saw the fortress on EDCR side. Infume, of course, saw it as well. Is at the fortress. Pretty fast time as well, and it's going to be tough for EDCR to get back in this third game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Infume is straight onto the spawner. They've got good amount of obsidian, 36 obsidian for Infume, plenty of pearls, 10 explosives. You know, it's going to be difficult, but not impossible for EDCR to make up the time here. Infume, interestingly, playing both spawners as well, maximizing the amount of blaze spawn cycles he gets, and waiting until he gets to that second spawner to allow it to activate before he then clears it with a double blaze bed.
Yeah, I mean, EDCR definitely less materials overall, but I think is still going to be fine here. Tried to leave a little bit earlier on the trades. It's going to be maybe an awkward 0. It's going to be like 3-bed, 3-anchor, which can sometimes be awkward on certain setups. But other than that, should be potentially okay here. Also didn't have time to craft the iron axe that Infume did. So having to use the gold axe here still for the first couple blazes is going to be a little bit weird. Is going to be fine. Going to try and get a blaze bit off maybe. I mean, I love these head hitters we're seeing as well, Rose. To go move about this fortress, try and make up back as much time as possible. Really trying to push the pace here, but Infume not making any mistakes, staying in the lead. And wow, I mean, I guess also, Rose, I mean, I'm looking at the blazes killed versus the rod count. Infume must have missed a rod somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. He must have. Unless it's counting because he's crafted them. That's the only thing that I'm not sure.
I mean, it only counts 2. No, it's only counting the 2. No. So he lost the rod somewhere, which could matter a little bit in the end game. Has more blazes killed, so that is going to be concerning. I mean, that's EDCR's line back in. If that ends up really mattering to get that 7th rod, if it takes so much more time, Infume just kind of waiting here, has everything else done. EDCR doing all the pre-crafts for himself now. I mean, wow, this actually is more even than maybe we thought.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I'm curious to know what happened with Infume missing the rod there. Now he's having to wait a little bit longer. It's throwing a pearl hang, but it's almost. I think EDCR needs 3 more. Infume needs 2 more. But no, they both need the same amount.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Yeah.
So actually,
I mean that's just crazy. I thought crazy. That
went
like
first.
lost
I was like,
rod
no
for
one say
Infume
anything
somewhere could matter. I mean, he's 3 blazes ahead, going to be even more so now. So Infume is maybe give or take 45 seconds ahead realistically on the spawner count, but that might not matter at all if Infume just cannot get this last rod for a little bit and is trying to maybe play a stray or something, lower the render with the Pearl Hang, heard the spawner pop again. If these blazes don't drop, that's where the trouble really sets in for Infume, and they do! Oh my god, I thought that last one didn't drop for a second,
yeah.
But he is going to be able to leave. So EDCR needs 1 more cycle still. Infume is out, and it's a very, very close stronghold. Only about 600 blocks away in the overworld, so obviously much less than that in the nether.
It's like low-key kind of close. I mean, not really.
EDCR still just waiting on this last rod. Does see some blazes up here. Maybe can get it.
Oh, God.
Does get the rod. Is going to be able to leave, but while all that's happening, Infume has built the portal. We'll see what the stronghold nav looks like.
Yeah, and Infume able to get to those cords so quickly because he had about 4 or 5 golden pickaxes just kind of ready to go. So he was just able to shred through the netherrack. I mean, EDCR's also got plenty of gold pickaxes, but Infume's not super happy with the spike here though on his nav.
I have not seen a single spike from Infume that I would like if I was him. So that could be something that also happens on the side of EDCR. They are of course going to the same stronghold, but any lead that Infume had is now fully gone. He is clearing a lot of the stronghold, though. That could be the big deciding factor here. There's not really that many directions to go. Double live right now.
Seeing something that he likes.
Infume. I mean, maybe it's down the staircase for EDCR. Infume was just here a little bit ago. EDCR pushing farther down this direction. Now Infume's going the same way that EDCR is right now. And EDCR might be getting a spike that he actually likes. Still pushing this direction. Is it down this staircase here? No. Heading back. Still nothing from either side.
Infume
but now there it is for Infume.
What's
way down this way.
Wow. So for a second, it looked like EDCR was going to be able to make the time back up there because of that. But a little bit of a tricky kind of escape for Infume there. But it is going to be front small boy. So not too difficult, hopefully.
Small boy.
No, I mean, you're going to be able to pretty easily get to 95 here, especially with the alternating soul sand. Is going to make it. Has enough explosives for this to be pretty comfortable. Barring any disasters. Really nice height on this double bed here. And it's just going to be 1 more anchor for Infume to take this 2-1 lead.
2-1 Infume. See, I said
on the fly
EDCR is going to win.
EDCR,
and then Infume won.
So
I told you. Like, I'm just so smart.
EDCR, I guess.
That's just how it works. Okay.
Yeah, so pretty ordinary.
You know what I would be interested in? I wonder if whoever gets the 3 wins first will be different than who wins. You know what I mean?
Into the temple,
like, I would be so tilted.
Like, let's say, last time we had 4 golden apples.
If Infume wins this round, right?
Are we gonna have?
And then it goes 3-1, and then EDCR wins the next 3.
No, I don't think we have.
I would be so
I don't think we have any either.
I would be so mad.
13 flesh, no golden apples is rough. I would be shocked if either of these players don't get food here.
Beautiful head hitters coming out of the temple.
13 flesh.
So nice.
People keep on saying that Infume likes playing on low food, so maybe he just doesn't.
Potentially, is it worth them looking around for food? I think EDCR is maybe looking. Infume going for, managed to grab his gravel as well. Got his logs, just maybe a little bit ahead of EDCR here, but it's pretty close. I mean, plenty of iron, at least. They can make iron pickaxe, iron axe. And Infume is going to be the first one to enter. Yeah.
No food for either runner. 13 flesh. It's been done. It's not that uncommon at a high level, especially because there just was no food for them to grab. I'm sure if there was a pig on this portal or something, like, they would absolutely go for it. Infume might even go for this hoglin that I see down here. Wouldn't shock me.
Doesn't go for it.
Deciding not to. I mean, Infume, I feel like more than almost any other runner, like, notorious for just playing on really low food. It's going to be manhunt housing for Infume here. Really nice job to mitigate any damage so far right now. Only has gotten hit once. Going to toggle to hard mode, get more piglins aggravated at him. Nicely played here so far. EDCR, though, checking these auto chests before starting the route.
Wow.
It's a 5 obby chest. That could be valuable. Infume, though, still trying to get set up on this housing. And notably, I also just saw the normal block that runners would break to stop a potential lava housing was a gilded blackstone. So Infume did not break that on the way on this route because he didn't want to aggro the piglins too early. See if EDCR does it. No, he's going to go for the goose variation, which is going to just stop lava housing in general. And this is what we're talking about, Rose. What we're seeing from EDCR is this new tech, high-level stuff that we're seeing that could be the difference here for EDCR.
Yeah, he's on very low health. Yeah, he took extra damage coming into the bastion because he missed his block clutch, and then he got shot by a piglin with a crossbow as he was building up to get the three gold blocks.
I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. Does he just have more pig?
Not the kind of best when we know we've got a very low food seed, but it'd be interesting to keep an eye on the Obsidian, potentially EDCR learning from past mistakes. I mean, he's had 2 housing bastions where the Obsidian's been in the outer blocks, and that has kind of caused a little bit of difficulty for him, I think, against Beef Salad and against Feinberg. So potentially grabbing that early, especially with both players doing manhunt and not necessarily checking the top chests, could arguably save him time depending on how these Obsidian trades go.
No, that's 39 crying. I mean, EDCR has enough obby. Infume gets 20 now. Had to wait for like 1 extra trade cycle, though, than EDCR, at least timing-wise. Really surprising to see, I guess, like, again, in this bastion, in housing, like, it's so hard to find time to, like, overlap a hunger reset on the trades. It's just so difficult to. So not really something that EDCR can do on the trades. Is so low on health, so low on food as well. EDCR with multiple flesh more than EDCR. And both trying to find this fortress. No sign of it yet. I think now, now it's on Infume's screen.
Both finding it around the same time.
EDCR has done a good job managing the food so far, but
Infume's on very low health now. He's on a heart and a half.
I think Infume has about one
hit from a blaze here. It's not going to be an excellent situation for Infume. Only 4 rotten flesh to try and heal up. Blaze rates are very, very good as well. I think that was pretty much 3 for 3. And Infume's going to play this stray on the way as well.
EDCR aggro purling with 1 rotten flesh left.
Too. Both playing both spawners. 4 rods for EDCR. 4 now for Infume. 5 now for Infume. And it's going to come down to how fast these runners can really set the pre-crafts up. Everything that they need for this endgame. And I love this portal variation that EDCR is doing on the outside. Going to be able to place blocks for this blaze spawner while in the portal animation, but also going to overlap all the pre-crafting he needs to do as well. And the blaze lights the portal for him, because why not?
So kind. Both runners have plenty of explosives as well. It's something like 14, I think it says, for Infume. So gonna have plenty of explosives. I think, good amount of pearls still as well. Very different from kind of previous seeds. EDCR, interestingly, going for the hunger reset here. The new, not too new, but portal setup for hunger resetting on your blind portal there when it's above an ocean. I actually got shown that the other day. But Infume choosing not to hunger reset there.
Infume,
I think this is
very low
close. I mean, the hunger reset play from Infume not deciding to go for that is pretty risky. I don't know exactly how close he is on the courts. 221.
They're the exact same
40
position.
blocks away right now. But Infume, I mean, look at this. They're at basically the same exact spot right now. EDCR,
they're doing the exact same thing.
Literally placed the Obsidian at the exact same time. And EDCR is maybe going to enter the stronghold
EDCR a little bit more clean about it.
Second faster, if that. But what's the nav? That's really been the story of these matchups. EDCR getting some type of spike he likes top right. Same with Infume. But Infume immediately turning back. While
Infume turned away, but EDCR finds it.
I don't know why Infume immediately turned back. EDCR just finds it down here. And is going to set up for the 0. And it's just in the end. Wow, that was so fast. I blinked and he's in the end.
Yeah. Much cleaner, faster nav. Infume just backtracking, and that was where he made a mistake.
This is universal side setup, back 95. We do have a bajillion explosives for EDCR, but this is not a free 0, no matter who you are as a runner. 1 weird arrow one mistime bed can get really awkward really quickly, but EDCR is making this look easy. One more double bed will do it, and we have a tied series going into the
2-2.
They were building so close game. To the they've had to have
here, go through the motions, and we'll see what the shipwreck has for them.
Well, unfortunately, they were too nice. I mean, EDCR did already get 12 golden carrots on the first seed, so still not quite that amount, but you know, good amount of iron as well, 15 iron, 2 suspicious stew, so not too bad for these runners here as well.
A little bit of worse terrain decision by EDCR. It doesn't really matter.
Kind of a little awkward. This island is very vertical. Not going to be the easiest to get these materials here. Looks like they're both in just the slightest different position, deciding to go for the birch tree first for Infume, which I don't really think is going to matter too much. Both being able to shear this top level of trees, also get a little bit more sight line on trying to figure out where you're going to go for the kelp, the ravine. Didn't see it for either runner. But usually when in doubt, you're going to head back to your iron source. That's exactly what Infume's doing here. And it does look like there's a pretty nice ravine on the other side of this boat. And EDCR is going to be heading the same direction.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to have your enter. I can't remember exactly how many chunks it is within your iron source on your shipwreck. So as you say, if in doubt, it's always worth going back to your ship there. Infume is going to be building his board first, but EDCR is once again just right behind.
Why did I never know that?
And I love, again, as we're getting hit by
EDCR.
a drowned, which messes up the portal with a Nautilus shell, by the way, because why not? Infume, again, just frolicking through the nether. Not a care in the world for whatever craziness EDCR has to go through. And what was this bastion? I missed it. I want to say it looked like a treasure for a second, but I don't think it was. No, it's not at all. It's a bridge. Okay, I don't know what part of the bastion I saw, but Infume is going to be easily able to get to the chalice here. No TNT from the shipwreck, and EDCR significantly behind here. Going to have to make a plan at some point.
I was watching EDCR.
I guess it's and just over. So unfortunate for EDCR as well. Literally nothing that was his fault. He just happened to have the drowned on him to ruin the portal. But gotta be frustrating. Could have killed it and got the Nautilus shell. Could have started the progress towards the conduit. But you know, still, keeping his eye on the prize though, heading straight to the chalice. But I would have maybe been tempted to grab the shell. But maybe that's just because I like AA. So.
I mean, we're lucky Feinberg's not in the finals. We got rid of him already.
Yeah.
That would have been.
What the hell?
We would have had to worry about that for sure. Infume starting
he would have
here. Going to allow the other piglins up. Has the triple on this side. And it's going to be a pretty simple Soog here for Infume, especially with letting those pigs up really nice. Does not place the last block. And kind of awkward here. Getting this last bit to the auto funnel was low on blocks, but it's not going to lose too much time to that. Meanwhile, EDCR actually committing to the other direction. Gonna play the other rampart here. That is interesting.
Potentially could be useful in terms of if you've got your obsidian, if you're gonna have to go back and check the other triple, and also I guess for direction to the fortress. I think both runners kind of, or at least Infume definitely is looking for the fortress at this point. So it might be that if the fortress is in the direction where EDCR is, he's going to potentially get a better pearl hang. So, you know, could help him, minus the blindness from the suspicious stew, but could help him make up a little bit of time on Infume here.
I was at work, dude. I was watching. Sure. I would have watched, but I was at work.
Really going to be curious about the pig count. I mean, it looked like EDCR had so many. Fortress is going to be the next hurdle for these runners.
I would have watched.
Both have 20 obby already. Having to pie trap from EDCR.
You skip work.
And Infume is out. No sign of the fortress yet.
I didn't skip work for the Super Bowl either.
Saw it there. Rolling pretty far. Do we see it? I don't see it. Rolling pretty aggressively for not seeing it. There it is. So has it there. Not that many pearls, but enough to play comfortably, especially compared to some of the earlier seeds that we saw. And EDCR, no golden carrots crafted at all. Yeah. So that is huge. Not grabbing a backup, not getting anything. That is a major, major variance between these two runners now.
Yeah, and Infume had the time to be able to do that. He had, you know, obviously a little bit of a.
I have Bo.
Okay, yeah, but I think at least Infume had the time in the Bastion, but EDCR knew he was behind, so he had to just go. He didn't have the time to kind of sort his inventory as much as Infume did. EDCR going for a few strays here, but has to be careful because he's got for the being the Basalt Delta. You've got
there's so much happening on both of these guys' screens. I'm tweaking
as well, so a little bit scary. And obviously the more of these carrots he eats now means the less golden carrots he has. Infume was able to turn all 8 of his carrots into golden carrots.
Burst healing.
Yeah. Oh, it's very low health for ECR as well. Yeah, now turns
it's gonna be able to get it off. Wow.
But does have slightly less.
I'm
Infume only
stressed.
has 4, so Infume has eaten quite a lot of his golden carrots. So actually kind of pretty similar food wise now.
Oh my god!
Now that
I feel like this is the 15th skeleton that
Infume has a skeleton drop down on his spawner, and he gets hit by a blaze, so has to eat another golden carrot. So actually, EDCR is in the better health situation.
Actually, crazy. I feel like both of these runners have just been having some wild mob moments in this fortress so far. EDCR still hasn't even gotten the blaze bed off, just getting it off now. Both runners have 3 rods. Infume's ahead on blaze is killed by 2, which is enough to potentially matter. It's going to come down to that last cycle for these runners, but both blinding at basically the same time.
Get the crit off.
And like you said, that carrot advantage for
that crit's going to matter.
At least
if EDCR wins this round by like half a second, that crit's going to matter.
Interestingly, I don't know if it's going to really come into play, but Infume did misplace an obsidian while he was building his portal. He's lucky they had, I think, 22 to start with, but he's now only got 11.
What's your guys' favorite ice cream flavor?
Can't really afford
such a nice day
out.
Ice cream sounds so
he
nice.
has to just maybe, take it a little bit more carefully. I mean, he's unlikely to make a mistake, but could potentially cause a little bit of difficulty. I mean, EDCR has still got 20 obsidian, whereas Infume's only got 11.
Everything might be
I'm also watching the explosive count here. I don't know if it's bugged, but Infume only has 4, which is not comfy, especially depending on the zeros. I mean, it would not surprise me at all if Infume goes for like a 2+2, but I don't know if that's like a we're missing wood situation, or we literally just have that many explosives, but that is
W Glaze.
A little bit concerning for sure, given the fact that EDCR has 6. There's the portal room. It's a 2-eye. I mean, it looks like he has 4 beds only.
I think, or just 3 beds and 1 anchor, potentially. It was a little bit hard to see. He was very quick checking, but... Oh, no, 4 beds. But has
literally just 4 beds.
He's not going for it.
Hit a 2+2, decides no, not going to go for it. And that opens the door completely up for EDCR in this game, who's now digging down on cords, has it open, and now the perch race. Everyone's favorite thing from this playoffs. If EDCR does not instant-nav this, Infume can easily get a perch here.
EDCR seeing something like he likes. Going for the top route. Going straight down. I think this is it.
It's right there to the right. It's right there to the right for EDCR. So he's going to be able to enter with enough explosives. Infume needs a perch literally like in the next 15 seconds, or else it's over.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. It could be going. It could be going. It could loop here. No, it goes back to Infume. So I think that is pretty much it, unless it turns back again. The ball is entirely in EDCR's hands. Going all the way on the 0.
Oh my God, he made it.
This is fine. It's not the freest 0, though.
Yeah.
Has a good setup now. Has to eat midway through. Has 1 more bet, I think, and then an anchor. No, 1 more bet on top of that.
Good.
And will be able to kill the dragon very close there. Especially on that last explosive, but will get it done.
Damn. And now Infume just waiting. That's just unlucky. Did he have enough pearls?
Bed, so has to hit. Has 6. There's the portal room.
Like, just not enough string. No glowstone either.
It's a 2-eye.
Just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate.
Hold.
Go ruin.
Okay, so now
really,
if EDCR loses the next 2
clearly
seeds,
have shown they deserve to be here.
I would be so
it is
mad.
Gonna be very tricky for Infume.
You know what I mean?
Going back
I would be
to the
so
ocean.
mad if
last chance here.
Normally you would win.
Bring it to a game
you lose
7
because it's game 7 instead of game like best of 5.
Treasure seed.
Yeah, and it does mean that we get to see all the seed types being played at least.
It's a world tour with 2 temples.
Yes, which sounds like a great world tour, especially if you are a fan of all advancements. But no, I think
last seed
I
played,
think BT is good. You know, if you get
seed
TNT in the BT here, you know, you're gonna have good food. You always have pretty good source of iron. So I think this is the right move from Infume. I think we've just seen.
Also, he can't pick the same seeds he's won
through all of these
so
seeds.
So if Infume wins and EDCR wants to pick, he can't pick Rune
his
Portal.
Best chance to be able to bring it back here, to make it 3-all. But yeah, as we head in match point to EDCR.
The Shipwreck, and then the last one would be
no immediate spike for EDCR, but knows exactly.
So he'd only be able to
Obviously
do Village.
Familiar with the rank filter. Both players,
because Buried Treasure would be the last one they played.
Finding something here, not the easiest Buried Treasure. But EDCR looks like he's going to dig on it first. And
Decent
Diamond
food,
Sword going to be able to come out here. 5 fish in
Gold
total.
Pickaxe.
Little bit of an edge to EDCR. Going to be curious. I'm assuming we're going to see a Gold Axe, Diamond Sword craft here for these runners. And probably Iron Doors as well. No! EDCR, interestingly, going to full do the Iron Tools. I wonder if that's just because it's just quicker to just make everything with iron. I find that a little bit surprising. Maybe you just like having the distraction gold, especially because you can make shear, so gold axe is way less valuable. That would probably be my guess.
That makes sense.
EDCR are going to be going to the ravine first here. Has everything ready to go, and Infume not too far behind.
Yeah, and Infume also going for... I'm losing my voice from just the excitement. But Infume also going for the Iron Tools there as well. So it's just, I think... Yeah, maybe just faster for getting blocks. And
this ravine isn't real for EDCR.
EDCR has a fake ravine.
That's real, but that's so awkward with the gravel. Infume's going to run into the same thing here. Realize that this isn't real. And now look at this portal completion that EDCR is going to have to do. Infume smartly deciding to dig out this gravel first. So we'll be able to take a look here. But, I mean, this is something that neither runner is really going to be super comfortable with. I think I like the way that EDCR is handling it better, but I don't know. Looks a little bit confused right now. Getting a little bit more sorted. Still needs 2 more lava, and I think Infume might actually complete this first.
Yes, he does.
Going to be in another first. Wow.
Wow. I mean,
EDCR does now,
but doesn't have his.
I mean, not that big of a difference.
So just loses a little bit more time just because of a very awkward ravine.
For that.
Yeah, I mean that is
so fast terrain here.
Also seeing the fortress on the wide macro for Infume. I mean, picked the buried treasure seed, wanted to go to Ocean, was very comfortable in that really awkward mag ravine, pays off big time for him. Every second you can get on EDCR is going to be helpful. This looks like a housing. It is a housing. Starting the route here at the top for Infume, and EDCR a little behind still. I mean, getting pretty good here, but it's lava housing. I totally missed that it was lava housing. Wow. Lava housing in grand finals. Holy smokes.
Incredible. So you're just going to have significantly less now.
So he didn't see it was lava housing.
And he has to reset.
Easy punish. I mean, has to fully reset.
So it has to just go to game 7.
Pay attention close enough. And now Infume is in
many seasons.
I'm just going to kind of skip forward because I'm guessing.
Literally,
as long as Infume doesn't die,
I think
I'm guessing this is just going to be normal.
Pick up, assume that Arise at this.
Yeah, looking. So he's.
To the plane. This guy, that worked.
No, really. One anchor.
Even though the game is over,
I mean, grab backup still only.
What?
One to be able to.
And grabbing.
He's gonna die them. I love this. I'm curious. Knows it's lava housing, of course. So is going to try and make up time here by being able to play a normal housing route by lowering render to not load
that is smart.
The lava. And now can see it. Yeah. He's going to be able to fully drain it here, or at least do something. I don't. What is he going to go for?
That one block stops it. That's crazy.
I feel like you could have, but I mean, while all this is happening, I mean,
only 2 rods. So.
But
it's look. So
I know that I see it in a second.
I don't know if he saw anything though. Does have sheep
does find
here.
Sheep.
Dies them all.
And he's gonna be able to.
And grabbing.
He's gonna die them. I love this.
Oh, that's
there's
smart.
A gray sheep, and it's eating. So he gets the double eat on the gray sheep. Rewarded for going for the wool color play. This guy's a genius. That works.
Really
EDC, but fully in
the same
second yet. At this point, he's gonna have 445, so should be able to. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be okay.
Wait, let's see.
And still win the seed.
Yeah, obviously low explosives, but good first bet.
Low dragon. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be okay. Sorry. Wow, that was scary for a second.
Yep. No, should be able to do it with this last anchor. Yep. Yeah. So
nice.
That's my favorite.
Okay, you know how I said like that's gonna be really funny if EDCR loses now. Yeah, so can't play Shipwreck because it was the last one, and then the last 3 he won were Desert Temple, Ruin Portal, Buried Treasure. So then it has to be Village.
Through it.
East, I think I saw a blacksmith.
I swear I just heard.
Sadly, yeah, I see the blacksmith.
Kurt Way say something about a feedback.
Would have been
awesome.
maybe nice.
I didn't even think that was a possibility when we loaded in, but that would have been incredible.
It's always there in the back of your mind. I love EDCR grabbing the dead bush out of the pots there to place down to break to get the sticks. That's so
not
smart.
to mine the cobblestone.
Doesn't matter too much because Infu's got plenty of sticks.
I'm guessing a gold axe.
Those little like micro decisions that he makes is just so wonderful to see.
Absolutely, really, I would say like the king of micro and this like current meta of MCSR, just so smart on every little decision making process that he does.
Oh my god, this is the last seed.
But where are we getting
like really important.
I talked about maybe some little
harder than I am.
RNG stuff here. Both runners are probably gonna have to woodlight here.
Yeah, Infume
and that
just
could
not
be a
hesitating.
huge factor. Where Infume is doing this is very interesting as well.
He's got leaves.
This could be like a win based off of a woodlight.
EDCR's got wood, so he. I think because
so EDCR should be able to get. Infume would get in first
because faster because he made a stone axe.
Wool or
so and
the
whereas EDCR made gold
burns
tools,
faster than
so he made gold axe and
leaves.
shovel. So leaves do catch and fire spread faster than wood. So potentially,
I mean, Infume's not even at his portal.
Infume didn't even set it up fully yet.
It hasn't lit though.
Yeah,
and EDCR is gonna be first.
Woodlight. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
no woodlight for Infume yet.
So I'm just a liar. I should stop guessing.
He has 2 fire right there. It still isn't lighting, and this is what I don't love about a leaf woodlight as Infume finally gets it sometimes, is sometimes the leaves can just burn too quickly without lighting the portal. It could be a little scary.
Think about that.
It's a bridge bastion
I guess it
here.
Could burn a little
the
too
blocks
fast
for both runners are going to come in huge. EDCR did get a ton of wood here and should be fine for this route. Infume might be going. Are we gonna do Jimbo James here? Are we breaking the chest and going to the chalice?
James?
No, we're just checking the chest first, I think. I don't think we're breaking the chest.
Oh my god, he's breaking it.
No, my god,
we are?
Oh my god, we're going. And Infume's off. He's off to the races. This is a huge gamble for Infume here. 2 Hoglins immediately gonna take him his health down. Oh my god, I can't even speak. This is crazy decision making from Infume. Taking a lot of damage.
Happening?
I'm not sure
why is he breaking that? Why is he punching?
Has some down to 3 hearts, toggles to hard, no skeleton here. This is a huge variation, Rose, and I think it's worked out okay for Infume. But
what did I just watch?
A lot of piglins as well. It's double, triple on both sides. If this was a single, it would have been a lot more punishing for EDCR. But I actually, it's so hard to tell pace when something like this happens.
Triple to chalice route.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
I mean, great play from Infume, I think, to risk it. I'm trying to. I don't know if we've seen the fortress. So depending on the direction that it's in,
it's back towards
the direction of the chalice. It's the direction of the chalice. So I mean, that doesn't really matter. It's like 1 pearl for these runners, but the play. Wait a minute. Did it? I think it's fully diagonal. I could have just sworn it went a different direction for Infume. Infume sees it. I don't think it's diagonal enough for it to matter for EDCR. I swear this fortress was diagonal, though. I swear it went a different direction when Infume or EDCR did that, which is actually crazy. But I don't think it's going to matter because it's only like 10 chunks away. Infume, yeah, it's going to... That is crazy. It's a diagonal fortress on seed 7. And Infume needs the only downside for Infume is he's only on 15 obsidian. EDCR gets 21st and is going to be out. Infume's still on 18 and doesn't get it from the trades. So has to go to this triple. And what was such an incredible play is potentially going to be punished, but is now going to be able to raise the pearl hang. and neither see the fortress, Rose.
23, 21.
Yeah, EDCR have a better reading
plenty of explosives. They're both doing fine.
Yeah, EDCR did hit a zombie piglin. It doesn't matter too much, but he does have quite a horde following him.
Oh my god. Maybe it does matter.
So, yeah, maybe actually it does matter. And he's having to go back in the other direction.
So
the diagonal, he wasn't actually sure where the fortress was. And he's having to kind of make decisions a lot faster because he had all of these zombie pigs chasing after him.
Wow. I mean, what an insane seed. Infume is gonna find the fortress first. The directional pie chart. This game came down to where these runners are pie charting from in the bridge bastion right now. But Infume hasn't found the spawner yet. It's a buried fortress. As I say that, there
EDCR finds it.
Infume, or EDCR, I should say, hurling to the good part of the fort now, has to find the spawner.
One blaze kill behind.
Infume, you can see the nerfs for both these runners coming into play here. Very scary, but they're going to have a ton of explosives for the 0. This is also, because let's add some more RNG into this, Rose, a different spawner for EDCR.
Yeah.
I'm stressed.
Potentially, you know, depending what the spawn is.
Not that big of a difference. Infume definitely in the lead by about like probably like 10 seconds.
Through the fortress as well. He was placing gravel down.
Still no spawns for Infume yet. The game hates him. Why is it not spawned yet? There it goes.
Block. Like he was going so fast. Both runners just absolutely pushing it to the limits.
I guess because of the light level, because of how much it's, like fires on the ground.
I mean, given everything, Infume is roughly 20 seconds ahead. I would say this cycle that EDCR just spawned is the cycle that Infume just killed. So is ahead on the blaze cycle by about 15 to 20 seconds or so.
Okay, he's changing the number now just to make me mad.
Every little thing matters. Like Infume critting, hitting the blazes while in the portal animation, going through to the overworld here. What's the measurement? It's 749 for Infume. Even if it's not one of the offset, or even if it's just one of the offsets there, it's actually the farthest one. So it's now it's 1700. It's from 700 to 1700, the farthest possible offset for Infume. That opens the door. I mean, the chords, pay attention. 22, 252 for Infume here. This could be an entirely different stronghold for EDCR, or it could be way closer.
No, same thing.
It's the same stronghold. It's the same distance. So maybe they actually
Enderpearled into a sunflower
or same spawner, and we just missed it. But I could have sworn
no, there are different spawners. I think
spawners. But Infume's out. The rates really pick up.
Yeah.
And now Infume's leaving.
Yeah. And EDCR's got his lovely gravel trail there to travel.
When did EDCR get 6 rods? I'm sorry. The rates are so good.
They're both running. It's just about who gets there faster now.
Taking slightly different terrain. Infume finding these lovely kind of little gaps to be able to pearl through here. Can't really throw too many more pearls.
I mean, this is the difference right here, though. EDCR.
Oh my god, Rose is right. Infume only has 4 extra pearls.
On the ledge. Both building up.
Oh my god.
They're going to be building their portal.
Oh my god.
At nearly the exact same time. EDCR is on the cords. Infume's going to be there in 2 seconds.
Oh my god.
Gonna come out
oh my god.
Both runners,
oh my god.
And EDCR is ahead by maybe a second here. As they're both entering the stronghold at the exact same time, 7:30, the spike is going to be huge. EDCR spike is going to be very hard to read for us. Infume's going to be much more normal, but I'm not seeing anything that I love on the side of Infume. A library on the side of EDCR, nothing down there. Infume going the same direction.
Spawner.
There's nothing for these runners yet, unless it's down the staircase for EDCR, and it's not.
Yep, and there's a zombie spawner you can see from the mossy cobblestone on EDCR's screen. We haven't removed zombie spawners because, again, as we said, we're playing Season 10 version. So potentially that's messing with the spike as well. Yep, Infume hears it, and he's going to find it first, I think.
He's going to find it. I mean,
but he's aggressively pearling. He only has 2 pearls left to use.
Playing, but no sign of it. But this dig for Infume is taking a while.
Pearled again!
He hasn't found it.
If it's a 0 eye, he has 1 pearl.
At the portal room. Were we not digging a silverfish?
Yeah, he had silverfish hisses on his subtitles, but
so he's close.
Obviously, wasn't maybe if.
He found it.
Sure. Maybe there was a stray one. No, Infume does find it.
Oh my god, it's a 0 eye.
It's going to come down to the nerves here on the 0. Infume has the chance
oh my god, it's close.
To win playoffs. A finalist last season. The season before that didn't even make it out of the rounds of 16. This, I think, is it for EDCR, but it's a hard
he can't 0.
And Infume has no pearls, Rose. No
oh my god, EDCR found it.
So it actually, after everything we've said, might come down to a perch race if EDCR cannot hit the 0. It's back, and it's tall, and it was caged. This is not an easy 0. It's going to be a 95 offset, I think, for EDCR here. Going to be getting there in time. has the explosives, and so many explosives, the dragon doesn't fly. And even though the first bet did literally no damage, I think we're going to be okay here. Infume needs a perch like now, but the dragon is so low for EDCR. He has no arrows, has to only do this off beds, and the last one will do it. Rose, EDCR is our season 10 champion. Unbelievable to hit that 0. And is just soaking it in at the top of the tower. Oh my gosh.
Incredible from EDCR. I mean, he kept his cool there. He was a little bit shaky with the explosives, but no, absolutely incredible. Congratulations to EDCR.
Wow.
He's gonna be.
Air switched to anchors because the dragon would have broke the bed.
On his subtitles, but.
Wow. What a crazy move. When did he find it?
Nope.
I'm not sure.
Last season. The season before that didn't even make it out of the rounds of 16.
Right
this,
here,
I think, is it for EDCR. But
how many pearls does Infume use in the...
Yeah, and there's a zombie spawner you can see from the mossy...
Spike is going to be huge. EDCR spike is going to be very hard to read for us. Infume is going to be much more normal, but I'm not seeing anything that I love on the side of Infume.
No, he uses 3.
A library on the side of
Infume
EDCR.
Uses 3
nothing
pearls.
Down there. Infume going the same direction.
Aggro pearls.
There's nothing for these runners
zombie
yet.
Spawner.
Unless it's down the staircase for EDCR, and it's not.
Yep, and there's a zombie spawner you can see from the mossy cobblestone on EDCR's screen. We haven't removed zombie spawners because, again, as we said, we're playing Season 10 version.
Digs down.
So potentially that's messing with the spike as well. Yeah,
actually, let's see.
Nothing down there. Infume going the same direction.
Grown.
There's nothing for these runners yet. Unless it's down the staircase for EDCR, and it's not.
Yep, and there's a zombie spawner you can see from the mossy cobblestone on EDCR's screen. We haven't removed zombie spawners because, again...
Silverfish hiss to the right.
As we said, we're playing Season
Digs
10
down.
version. So potentially that's messing with the spikes as well. Yep, Infume hears it, and he's going to find it first, I think.
Throws another pearl. There's the second one.
I mean, no silverfish spikes. I'm not sure what silverfish is in the language that EDCR is playing, but no sign of it. But this dig for Infume is taking
and then pearls
a while.
again.
Still hasn't found it. I could have sworn he was digging a silverfish. How are we not at the portal room? Were we not digging a silverfish?
Yeah, he had silverfish hisses on his subtitles, but obviously wasn't.
And then I guess he was just playing for the fact that he thought it was going to be more than one.
Infume does find it. Does find it.
Just for EDCR. It's going to come down to the nerves here on the 0.
And then it's closed. Oh, that's so frustrating.
Last season. The season before that didn't even make it out of the rounds of 16. This, I think, is it for EDCR.
I need to see the EDCR thing,
0.
too.
And Infume has no
Could have also just tunnel visioned.
He has no pearls.
So it actually, after everything we've said, might come down to a perch race if EDCR cannot hit the 0. It's back, and it's tall, and it was caged. This is not an easy 0. It's going to be a 95 offset, I think, for EDCR here. Going to be getting there in time.
Makes it.
Has the explosives. And so many explosives, the dragon doesn't fly. And even though the first bet did literally no damage, I think we're going to be okay here.
Low.
Infume needs a perch like now, but the dragon is so low for EDCR. He has no arrows, has to only do this off bet. And the last one will do it. Rose, EDCR is our season 10 champion.
This 0 needed
to hit that 0
pearls,
and it's just soaking it in at the top of the tower.
Oh my
gosh!
I mean, yeah, I'm more thinking about like, what would you say is the average amount of pearls needed? Averagely, like 2.5, like, because like front stuff is like normally 2, and then back is 3, so you'd say like 2.5 as an average. Like going in. Oh, that's so risky. I mean, I did say before anyone that was here before it even like they started Infume and EDCR. I said that I think one of 2 things is gonna happen. Infume is gonna win by playing risky, or he's gonna lose by playing risky. And I mean, I guess that's just it. He played risky and got, unfortunately, very unlucky multiple times. Because I feel like he had to go for perch multiple times, right? He went for the perch. What the hell? He went for the perch like 3 times, right? Crazy. I'm still waiting for when Nerdy's house catches on fire, though. insane keep up from EDC. No, the fact that he gets the dragon back up with this, I think it'll be tomorrow. I think it'll be tomorrow. Whoa! someone messaged Nerdy. His house is about to catch on fire tomorrow, and I think I know who it's gonna be. Oh God, he's here. Nerdy Oliver's gonna burn your house down. Alright. Thanks for the heads up. Bro, watch out. He's coming. I just unplugged my keyboard so I can't even stop this. All I want to say is that they don't really care about... I hit my camera. I feel like I have to at least speedrun like once or twice now, right? Like that's only... Like... I feel like that's like a needed at this point, right? Ranked. Guys, I won't forfeit once this season. That's a lie. All I gotta say is that they don't really care about us. I'm gonna like do it 0 FFs. Dude, I'm gonna become the GOAT, bro. I'm gonna get a new computer. I'm gonna switch my keybinds. It's time to switch my keybinds. I'm gonna like you're gonna see the evolution of a god. I'm gonna learn how to do so much. You're gonna see the prime LeBron James. You're gonna see 2020 keybind switch. Let's go. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that. I don't even remember what my keybinds are for like the zoom and stuff like that. That's wide. That's that. What? Okay, cool. What are they gonna do? Oh, F3B. Dude, it's so weird playing Minecraft. that without any explanation sounds stupid, but like I just haven't played Minecraft like often in like forever. Ah, dude, that was almost clean. Like, what can I say? Oh, I should probably move my camera back. Let's just like move it there. There you go. You can't take the skill from the OG. No, for real. Oh, that's not a... I was gonna say, that's not even a... I thought it was a dolphin. How do you do that thing? It's like... Dude, I'm gonna drown. I just drowned so much because of that. Dude, like looking at Minecraft full screen is like this like feels so weird. I've been watching Minecraft for the last like how many hours? 2 hours? I don't know why I did that, because I need it anyways. I want to love you. Pretty young. Dude. Am I just a chud? Don't answer that. Dude. Dude! My chud. I keep on saying it, and then I say don't answer it, and then I'm gonna say don't answer it again. When are you guys supposed to answer it if I keep on asking? I want to love you. Dude. Dude. Thank you. Oh my god. I am a chud. Oh my god. That's the most unfortunate thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Minor setback. Nah, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Right, guys? Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? I swear I dropped the shears. Dude. Okay, why'd I do that? Surely it doesn't kill me, right? I swear I saw a good gap part here. I lied to myself. One day I'll get through this. Thanks, game. That's like so unfortunate. Oh. It's like I'm a silly Billy, but like not that big of a silly Billy. Dude, trade. Thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. Tick level entity, block entity. Oh, it's that close. Dude, can you guys calm down? Oh, I should have. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully my pro lands. I'm just so good. Another little less minor setback. No, it's. I think they also died. Hello. I need this. I don't think they died, actually. Hello, place. I'm in the block, that's why. Like. Place down. Why aren't you placing down? Because you're in the blockchain. You know, fifth time's a charm, right, guys? You know, it only took me 15 attempts to even get into. Oh, this is also... How, bro? It's like if I can not be a chud for more than 20 seconds, like this would be great. I should probably... Okay. So the game just actually just doesn't want to... I'm just a chud. I didn't have any more gold, I don't think. If I did, I just didn't think about it. Or I didn't have the time to want to do it. I really badly want to forfeit. I know. Do people call you FBM? Yeah. Like, if I just have fire res, that would have been so much easier. I'm surprised that it was a 0 fire res map. I'm just a chud. It's like... Okay. We're almost there. That was almost cool. I don't want to deal with you. I told you guys I wouldn't forfeit. I'm not going to forfeit. I promise. I can't even finish anymore. I messed it up. It's like I could draw a vote again. I don't want to wait any longer. It's been okay. Never mind. I was gonna say hurry up. Okay. Okay, maybe not die 15 times this time. Huh. Starting off great, guys. Okay, surely I can win this one, right? There we go. Brewing stand. The village around? Well, I should have probably won that one. I was just a chud. So what? You like... Ah. I need a cobblestone. What am I doing? Where's... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Really, what? Like they go like. What am I? Dude, never doing it a different way ever again in my life. Bro. I tapped out. It's okay to poundy portal. I think. What's that? Yeah, like, I'm just a cook idiot. Okay, I'm only forfeiting because I want to have a good game, because I want to end soon. I don't care that much about my, my rank. Oh, here's the village. I just want to have one good game. I just want to have one good game. Oh. I was clicking the wrong thing. I was like, what's happening? Okay. Finish. Ah. I didn't die. Am I dumb? Dude, am I just a chud? Why is it not doing damage? There's probably so much I'm like just not like understanding and stuff like that, but it's okay. You know, it's okay, guys. You know, we learn slowly. just a chud. And of course, when I say I only want to play one more, invisible and frames go burr. Oh, so that wasn't actually my fault. That's good to know. I can probably only go to 90 on this. Oh, that's one rotation too high. And now it's definitely going to be too low. Oh, no, it is actually... I'm just a chud. Hey, you know, at least I kind of got it. What the hell happened? Okay. I have to win this one. Like, it's just gonna happen. It just has to happen. This is where I PB. I'm gonna act like I'm in a tournament. Like, I gotta, like, lock in. I actually probably shouldn't drop that. What the hell? Like that. Let's try that way. What the? Oh. I should probably... Maybe 5 years following luck is delayed. Ah, maybe. Man, I thought I was smart. Move. Oh my god. You fat chud. Dude. 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 If something starts attacking me right now. Dude, and I don't have a block again. What the hell? Gravel is smart. Thank you. Oh my god, am I gonna get a win? W win? Because the guy probably tied. My game tabbed out. Oh, forge right there. I was gonna say. Hi, Magic. Oh yeah. W idea, guys. Oh. Where the hell is it though? My inventory management is great right now. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Baby, it's better this way. Where am I going? Ah, this way. 164. Spoilers, Danny went over. I didn't change my title. Probably that way. How did they do it? Oh. I probably just shouldn't do it. Let's just win, you know? Let's just take the win. Dude. Hello. Whatever. What is my PB? It'd be ranked, I think. November 23rd. 11:08 or something. That makes sense. I think it's gonna turn right here. I think it's exclamation point ranked. I don't even think that's right. It might be right. Is it perching? Yeah, okay. Dude. I suck. In ranks it's 1253. Hey, I won one. I won one. Let's just check. Any day now. Oh, it doesn't show anymore. I guess we'll never know. Beauty queen from a movie scene. I said. Oh, it shows the different bastion types now. That's fun. You're unranked. Thanks. I think we'll call it there for today. Guys. But we'll be back again probably tomorrow. I don't see why not. But yeah, good stream. 4 hours. Jeez. Maybe we'll do MCC predictions tomorrow.